Hello, everybody! Hopefully you can all see and hear me. I can hear myself. That's kind of scary.
I can't see you.
Well, neither. Well, I guess that. There we go. Let me just turn off the Chrome feed. Where's it gone? There's the box. Jukes, he's just ripping you to shreds already, and we've only just begun. Wow. Yeah. So, hello everybody. I thought I'd just make sure everybody was. I was going to say everybody was working, but that's not what I meant. Words everywhere, eh, chat? I was trying to make sure everything was working first. We have a wonderful new idea, codenamed currently as Role Reversal, where in this instance we're going to get DB playing Last of Us Part 2 Remastered for the first time. And this is going to be quite the spectacular occasion, I think. So thank you so much to all of you for dropping in. Let me just bloop. There we go. You don't know what you're betting. You bet well, but you don't know what's a bet. You're betting on... once you get to right, oh god, Jukes is already placing bets, DB. already placing bets. He's like, I don't know what I'm going to bet, but I bet that when DB gets to clickers for the first time, he either dies first try or stealth kills it like completely smoothly. Basically, wow.
But I just realized that before I start the game, I should really turn on the accessibility options for my PS5, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to navigate the system either, right?
Yeah, no, that's a very good point. This should be very interesting. I agree.
Accessibility.
And well, you might want to invite me for. Well, actually, that won't make a difference. Hey, Reese, how you doing? And there we go. The giveaway should have just started. This giveaway should have started for The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered as well. Exclamation mark giveaway is how you enter. How you doing, Ty? Welcome in. Or should I say,
welcome.
I'm not doing bad, Reese. Not doing bad at all. Just waiting. I know you already have the game, Jukes, eh? I should know, because we played it together on Friday, which is quite the event as well. If you want to see two different approaches to No Return, that stream from Friday, the launch stream, is probably what you want to watch. You good over there, DB, with all the options and things?
Yes. I got a screen reader turned on, so now trying to hear you over the screen reader is a challenge.
I'll let you invite me first and then get into the game. That's not really an issue. We can work around that.
There we go. I just realized I can control your volume on my phone.
Yeah.
Because that's where I have Discord running.
Okay,
so now you and the well, not the bit lady, but the
Bitman.
Well, it's still a lady, but it's a.
Oh yeah.
There's no bits involved.
You've been having a blast with No Return. Have you, Ty? I'd love to see your runs and stuff. And if you want any assistance from me, not that you'd need it, but if you would like any advice from me, such as it is, then do ask, and I will be glad to assist. No Return is a blast. I completed the final challenge, the final main challenge that I was stuck on. Jukesy was saying that he bets you're going to have trouble finding the party invite thing on PS5. And it's like DB already knows how to get to it because he's sighted. that doesn't mean anything. Not really. Not in the grand scheme of things. You can very easily get lost. But yeah, we're going to be once DB gets in, we're going to be sharing his screen, or he's going to share his screen, and then.
See, the thing here is, I had to take my glasses off in order to put my blindfold on.
Oh no!
So now like even my not seeing is blurry.
Oh God, I should have
the
said
dark is all blurry.
the everything's all blurry. I should have said you could have. I did say you could invite me first, and then you.
Oh,
yeah.
I already did, but it says you were last online a day ago.
Recently created.
Oh,
Controls.
I know why.
Switcher.
I think.
3 notification. Game base.
Let me grab.
Game base selected. You're offline.
Wait, what? Oh, that's weird. I shouldn't be
PS5.
offline. That's a
game's
new
home.
error. Hold on.
PS5.
I'm gonna just restart my PS5
Switcher. Power.
just to make
Power
sure
power.
it's.
Power select. Turn off PS5.
Yeah, I've never had it do that. That's a strange one. I went to accept it and it was like, you're offline. I was like, oh God. So we might have a gremlin.
I just realized that I grabbed the wrong mask as well, so I'm gonna go
It doesn't matter.
find my comfy one. I've got a very large head, so
Okay.
the little dainty masks.
No comments. No comment.
Welcome
might-
back to
Might look like a clicker. Just sort of. No.
PS5.
Let's have a look.
Switcher. Notifications.
See if
God of War. Bronze trophy. Team Elite.
we can get the.
Played. 6.
Wow. No, that's not what I
PS5.
wanted.
PlayStation Store. 1 new notification. Backend. Invite.
Oh, there we go.
Message. View. Join.
Join
New notification. What's hot? Must see. What's hot?
that and then
Item. Join the party.
join the party.
Invite players. Start
There
share
we
screen.
go.
Leave party. Members. 2. Start share
I'm
screen.
in.
Button. Press cross to select.
Can you get Last of Us themed masks? Well, you probably can get Last of Us themed mask things as well. Not just like costume masks, but yeah. There were also like
That'll be fun.
that'd be cool. Yeah, it'd be like spores, masks on. It's like, do I have to wear this?
Sadly, I don't have any of the fun goggles that
Oh,
Jenny used the first time
yeah.
she did this.
Googly eyes and things, didn't she?
Yes,
It's
those were really well done.
But yeah, so for those of you that don't know, Last of Us Part 2 launched in 2020 to much fanfare and acclaim and also controversy, but we're not going to be going into that. But years on, they've now remastered the game for PS5, and you can now get loads of other accessibility things that also carried over from Part 1, which is the other remaster. This is where it gets very confusing. So, how are you getting on over there? You good? I kind of
yes.
I kind of didn't anticipate this much prep on your side. But,
I didn't either, honestly.
no, but that's fine.
I had my mask ready, and I thought I had the cord ready, and the cord that I had was a micro USB instead of a USB-C, and the mask that I had is a small one. I can still wear the small one. It's just gonna be
Always the way.
So I'm gonna. I've got a bunch of these.
It's got a nose-shaped thing. Yeah, I've got one with like a beard and like some kind of weird earring thing, like sort of printed on the. It's kind of like a pirate sort of look, which is quite fun. But yeah. But what have you all been up to this week? Anything fun? Oh, and Ty, what difficulty are you playing No Return on? There's a good question. So No Return, while DB loads everything in, is the roguelike mode, which is very, very cool, where you do runs and you die, probably, at the end of it. You do like single runs and you progress only through that run rather than through multiple runs. But you unlock characters, skins, and allies and other bits. So, yeah, it's good fun. It's a nice new addition.
Backends part. Start share screen. Button. Leave party.
Oh, do I see?
Message
There we
from
go.
backend. View in full. View in multitask.
View in full
Share
screen.
screen in full screen.
And
Waiting for the host screen.
waiting for the host
Sharing screen
screen.
one. Backend. Drop down menu. Press.
There we go. And it should, hopefully, once you go into the game itself. Here's hoping, chat. How are the levels, by the way? Are they good? Hopefully they should be all right.
No.
Oh.
Okay, game is starting.
Ooh. I hope this all works. You just got to find out if it works. Jukesy and I used this format the other day.
Continue.
Hey, oh, Oh, you have loaded
X
it up
button.
already.
Select.
Oh no, wait, no,
triangle
no, no, you
button.
haven't. No,
Reset to defaults.
it confused me. So you're on continue, but that's a fun quirk of the settings screen when you first start it. Sometimes it will just stick you on continue.
So it said continue and it said triangle button something something.
To reset to defaults. But the key thing to note is the screen reader is on. That is the key thing to know. But
Yes, exactly.
so what would your first instinct be? Not necessarily act
Well, I
on
would
it, but
assume X.
no, I would go up and down first if I were you. To see what is in here.
Speech language, English. Change the language of spoken dialogue.
Yeah.
Text language, English. Change the
There we
language
go.
of dialogue subtitles and on-screen text. This also sets the language for screen reader.
So if you wanted to change it
Left
to
and right directional
UK,
buttons.
you could.
Change. Triangle button. Reset to defaults.
If you wanted to go all UK up in here with the text language, you could, and it would make it very familiar to our viewers who've watched me
does
stream.
the screen reader come through share screen for you?
Yep.
Are you hearing
Yep,
my screen
because
reader?
that is
Okay,
built
good.
into the game. So
Okay.
the
Screen reader on.
Yeah, so that
Enables
you're hearing
narration of
now-
on-screen text.
comes in through the game itself.
Left and right directional buttons. Change. Triangle but continue.
Yeah. So those are all the
Oh,
options
okay.
there.
Select. Triangle
So
button.
continue.
Reset to defaults.
And there's no option to change the speed.
No, there isn't, and there should
Ugh.
be. Those of you that know me will understand the frustration.
To
It-
select the option.
It's actually not too bad in this game. It's not terrible. Like you get used to it. Which Last of Us TTS English
Okay.
voice do I prefer? Wait, what out of American or UK? Personally, I'd say
Speech
UK.
language. English. Change the language of spoken dialogue.
But that's just me.
Francés. Espanhol latino-americano. Português brasileiro.
English.
Yep. So
Oh,
you
wait,
can.
that's
Left and right directional
dialogue.
buttons.
Yeah, but
Text
you so you can
language.
have your
English.
entire
Change the
game in
language of dialogue
Spanish.
subtitles and on-screen text.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what
Where's
have you
my-
English.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Leave it on English.
English.
There you go.
Screen reader on. Enables
There you
narration
go.
of on-screen. Continue.
No, I'm trying to
Text
change
button.
the...
Select. Screen
Oh,
reader.
you're trying to change
on. Enables narration of on text language. English.
Yeah, and then
Change the
s-
language of dialogue subtitles and on-screen text. This also sets the language for screen
Yeah,
reader.
you should be able to scroll
Yeah,
left
this
and
also
right.
sets the
Directional
language for
buttons.
screen reader.
Change.
Yeah. So
Triangle
you should be able to scroll left and right. Mate,
I am, but it's not... I'm not getting any...
you what I'd suggest for now, just leave it on English and then change it in the options later because you can do that. It might just be
Do I
in,
have to like install alternate language packs for the
You-
this,
you
TTS or something?
You might have to. I tried to change it the other day and it tried to do that, but it might change. It might do it
English.
better in the actual options menus later.
Speech language.
But
Continue.
leave it like this for now. It's fine.
X button. Select. Resize the markers until they fit in the corners of your screen.
Don't need that.
Up directional button. In line.
I just always leave
Continue.
it at default, just because then it's not going to be a problem.
Select.
I'm just like,
Circle
right, you
button.
stay at
Back.
default and don't be weird in terms of
Here
your.
are some
your
common features you
rendering.
may want to adjust before playing. A comprehensive list of adjustments is available from the options menu. Continue. X button.
So yeah,
Select.
weirdly,
Circle
again, it
button.
puts you on
Back.
continue, which is strange. But if you go down, you'll see
Subtitles.
things.
X button. Select.
Menus.
Circle button. Back. Audio. Accessibility.
Oh, these are like menu
X
groups.
button.
Yeah, these are
Select. Circle
basically
button.
sub-menu options that you can go
Okay.
into.
Can any can anyone sighted confirm whether or not subtitles are on, or can I confirm
audio
if I
You
go to
can,
subtitles?
you can
subtitles?
confirm. You should be able to.
X
Okay, so I go
button.
here.
Subtitles.
Yeah.
Off. Enable
Ah.
subtitles for spoken
So you
dialogue.
want to put those on,
Story dialogue.
So-
Left and right direction.
so you can
size,
change it for.
medium,
You can change it for
subtitles,
what
story
it
dialogue.
what
Enable
it
subtitles
relates
for
to.
spoken dialogue.
Subtitles.
Story dialogue. Enable subtitles for main characters, important enemy dialogue, and cinematics. Combat dialogue. Enable subtitles for additional enemy dialogue while in stealth and combat.
So I
Left
put
and right
I'd put
directional
all of
buttons.
those on if I were you,
Change.
just as
Triangle
a
button. Reset to defaults. Circle button.
to put it onto
Back.
Can't tell
combat.
if it's like X to select or if it's left and right to change.
It's left and right to
Story
change,
plus
which you
combat dialogue.
did anyway.
Oh, there we go.
Left and
Okay.
right directional story plus combat dialogue.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Size, medium. Background, off.
I never
Names,
changed any of
on.
those.
Name colors, off. Direction, off. Color, white. Subtitles, story plus combat dialogue. Enable subtitles. Here are some common features you may want to adjust before playing.
So it gives you the whole
A
prompt again,
comprehensive
which is
list of
fun.
Audio. Continue.
So
Accessibility.
there's that.
Audio. Dynamic range. Auto. Medium. Mono audio. Off. Dynamic range. Auto. Here are some accessibility. Continue. Apply vision accessibility preset.
So-
Off. Apply hearing accessibility preset. Off. Configures all the recommended settings designed for
Right.
players who
So it
apply
says
motor
recommended
accessibility preset.
settings.
Off.
Bear that in
Configures all the
mind.
recommended settings designed for players with a physical or mobility disability. This will enable settings across multiple menus, such as lock on aim, auto target,
Since I'm
auto
guessing
weapon
there's
swap,
going to be a ton
auto
of
pickup,
accessibility
camera assist,
toggle things.
navigation
Yeah, there are a
and
lot
Are
of
there-
assistance,
there are lots and
light
lots and
draw,
lots of things.
infinite breadth,
But
Are there
repeat
ones
button
you
presses,
suggest that
hold,
I find
melee
so that we
combos,
can
hold,
get moving?
so what
weapon
we can do,
sway,
so
off,
what I would do
skip
is
button
I would
option,
hit the
various
vision
adjustments in
preset
the
and then we
combat
can turn off.
accessibility
We
menu.
can try and turn off high contrast.
Left and right directional buttons, chain,
because-
apply hearing accessibility,
then you
apply
can-
vision
so go
accessibility
vision and then-
preset, off, configures all on,
So go on, and then it will. It
left and right
will make
directional
everything look a
buttons,
little strange
hinge,
at first, but
triangle
we can sort
button,
that out because you
reset to
get into the
defaults,
main menu
circle
before you go
button,
into the game.
back.
It won't just chuck you in. Don't be worried about that.
So if I scroll through the rest, or now that I've turned
No,
on vision, just go
now
back?
that you've found vision, as long as the other ones are off, you'll be fine, and then we can tweak your settings before you go in.
Apply accessibility preset changes. Warning, this will alter settings across multiple menus. No.
Yes.
Yes. Here are some common features you may want to adjust
And then
before
you
playing.
can go to
A
audio, have a
comprehensive
look
list
through
of
there if you
adjustments
want.
is available from the options menu. Accessibility.
Up
X
one is
button,
audio.
Select. Circle button. Back.
Up one from here is audio. If you wanted to poke around there, it's where the dynamic range.
I think
thing
I already
was.
went to that one. That one seemed to only have like 2 things.
Audio.
Yeah.
Dynamic
so-
range. Auto.
there's that.
Medium. Wider dynamic ranges. Mono audio. Off.
Oh, you don't want
Dynamic range. Auto. Medium.
Yeah.
Wider dynamic ranges have more volume increase between quiet and loud sounds.
So is auto
Mirror
good, or do I need
dynamic
to
range.
change it to?
You can stick
Left
it
and
on
right
auto and see
directional
how you feel.
buttons.
I
Change.
adjusted it as I
Circle
went
button.
through when I
Okay.
used to do
Here are
it.
some common features you accessibility.
just continue. And then, hopefully, give it a couple of seconds.
It's very, very quiet.
Oh God,
It's hunting rabbits.
it's hunting clickers. Or rather, the clickers are hunting us. They will be. Ugh.
The one thing that I'm very happy about is when I play VR, it's from this chair. So I'm used to reaching for my drink without being able to see it. So that part's working
Yay!
well.
Useful life hacks.
Press any button.
Okay, so
Oh,
is this it?
lapping water.
Yeah, nice title screen.
Oh, I think I saw this when you were playing last week. I think I saw this.
You might have done,
This
yeah.
is the intro screen, yeah.
Story. Play the main story of The Last of Us Part 2. No return. Survive through options. Extras.
That-
Making it. The story. Play the main
So,
story
I
of
would
The
go
Last of Us Part
options.
2. No return. Options. Controls.
And now there's lots and
DualSense
lots
trademark.
of menus.
X button. Select.
One good,
Triangle.
well, actually,
Controls.
wait. Do I need to?
X button. Select. Triangle button.
Well, I
Reset to
guess
default.
is there any
Circle
point
button.
to me
Back.
correcting my aim direction?
Ooh, that's a point. Well, it depends on whether you're willing to move up to hit enemies in the head with your bullets or not. You can actually invert
Move
it. So,
backwards.
yeah.
Obviously not.
in which case you can do that. I would go into controls, go into controls. Then
View
go in-
controls.
if you
View the currently selected
scroll
controls
down.
scheme. Customize controls.
Yep.
Remap and fully customize all. Remember shoulder swap. Photo mode shortcut.
So,
Listen
you want it in
mode.
customize.
Weapon swap. Weapon swap invert.
Actually,
off. Look sensitivity. Weapon swap invert. Off. Look sensitivity
not
X.
that.
Look sensitivity Y. Aiming sensitivity X. Aiming sensitivity Y. Scope sensitivity X. Scope sensitivity. Aiming accelerations. Aiming ramp power. Look invert Y. On. Invert the vertical rotation direction of
It's
your
not
camera
already.
when not
Wait,
aiming.
it's that's
Oh,
cool.
Left
it
and right
probably
directional
carried it.
buttons.
It probably
Change.
carried it
Triangle
over
button.
from
Reset to
my
defaults. Circle
uh,
Your
button. Back.
system
accessibility.
settings.
It may have done. That's
Because you could actually set that. You can set it
You-
on the PS5, and then
Yeah.
no game ever actually respects it. But maybe they actually made.
It
use of
could be. It could be. So you want to go. In that case, you want to back out because
Controls.
that's set. You want to go
DualSense
into
trademark.
HUD.
HUD.
There's a HUD thing.
HUD. Reticles.
And then if you
Default.
scroll up-
Adjust the style of the reticle when aiming a weapon.
Actually,
Weapon cross. All damage indicators. Awareness indicator. Hit
There's-
markers. Default.
Oh, wait,
Enables
maybe
HUD
I'm
arc throw path. On. Enables HUD when. L2
That's
health and weapon. On. Enables HUD
slightly
displaying the
different.
weapon. Health and current status effect.
if you
Alt
keep-
bar.
yeah,
On.
maybe
Weapon and ammo display.
I was thinking
Alt
of-
status
oh, no, wait.
effects.
Might be
on.
under here.
Enable
I can't
tutorial messages. Locked. Hints.
oh, yeah.
Tutorial messages.
Oh, they're on anyway.
Locked.
That's good.
Enables HUD messages for teaching gameplay mechanics. When set to minimal, only critical tutorials
Yeah, you
will
can't
be
change
enabled.
that though.
Complete story to unlock.
Yeah. I realised.
Hints.
Oh,
Sometimes
yeah, no,
enables
so if
gameplay
you-
speed run timer. Default.
So if you
Adjusts the
scroll
visibility
down,
of the
you
in-game timer
should,
during
I think,
speed
see
pickup
auto pickup.
notifications. On. Displays a HUD notification when you pick up ammo. Dodge prompts. Sometimes. Grab strike
Oh, I
prompts.
turned those on to
Pickup
all.
prompts. On. Enables.
I turn-
Triangle
wait, if
button.
you scroll up,
Prompts
there's
when you are
dodge
near
prompts.
pickups. Left and right directional buttons. Change. Triangle button. Reset to defaults. Circle
So
button.
what do I want?
Back.
So if you scroll up, there's dodge prompts. You want to turn those on to all, or whatever
Oh.
the
Grab strike prompt. Dodge prompts. Sometime. Frequent.
Yep.
Frequent.
whatever the
Frequent.
whatever the closest is.
Sometimes. Off. Off. Some frequent.
Yeah, turn that
Okay.
on to
Grab
frequent.
strike prompts. On. Enables
Yeah.
HUD prompts when you are able to. Triangle button. Pickup prompts. On. Enables. Triangle button. Prompts when you are near pickups.
And
on,
then yeah,
on,
that's fine.
Off. On.
Turn that on.
Interact prompts. On.
yeah,
Enables
basically
collectible
make sure
tracking.
these-
Off.
oh, that-
Displays a
that
special
doesn't need-
icon when a collectible has
That's
already
fine,
been
that's
picked up
different.
in a previous playthrough.
Is it not under here? It might
Oh,
not.
for
Left and right directional boss health.
Uh,
On. Enables HUD displaying a health bar for boss fights in no return. Listen mode indicators. On. Enable HUD gambits. Default.
That's all no
Enables
return
HUD messages
stuff.
for active
Actually, no,
gambits
it's not
and no
under here,
return.
Jixie.
When set to minimal,
It's-
dead drops.
it's not under here,
Default.
Jixie, it's
Enables
under,
HUD mods. Default.
There's a
Adjust
there's a
how mods
key
are
option we're
displayed
trying to
when
get you to turn on
activated
that
in
I've
no
just remembered
return.
is not in this
Left
menu.
encounter display. HUD.
This is the trouble. There's so many menus.
Subtitles.
If you go up to
Display.
controls again,
Audio. Language. Accessibility. Controls.
and then you go in
Controls.
there, and then you
Looking red line.
go
On. Invert the vertical rotation direction
go
of your
to
camera when not aiming. Left and
customize
right
control.
directional buttons. Change. Triangle button.
If you've not
Reset
already-
to defaults. Circle
Actually, it might
button.
be under here.
Back.
If you scroll up, you might see auto pickup. You might see it there.
Aiming ramp power. Aiming accelerator. Scope sensitive. Scope sensitive.
Oh,
aiming
no, under
sensitive, aiming
alt
sensitive,
controls
look
it is, yeah.
sensitivity, Look
Actually, yeah.
sensitivity. Weapon swap. Weapon swap.
There's
Listen mode.
so many
Hold
menus.
Photo mode short. Listen mode. Hold. Change the input method for listen mode.
That's fine. Leave it on
Hold.
hold. That's
Default.
fine.
Photo mode
You'll get used
shortcut.
to it.
Off. Enter photo mode.
If
Right
you
click,
go up-
remember shoulder swap. Off. Customize controls.
customize-
Remap and fully
customize
customize all
controls.
controls. Control scheme.
You
Default.
might find it under
Select a
here.
preset or
you
create
go
your
up.
own controller layout. Audio player. Touchpad.
Oh, no,
Open
it's
and
not under
close
here.
audio
Okay, that's
player
fine, that's fine.
controls. To
There's
modify
so
the
many
settings,
controls. So
Controls.
go-
Custom
it's-
controls.
It's under alternate controls. That's the thing. There's so many
X
control
button, select,
menus.
Triangle button.
So
Reset
you
to
go
default
under
controls.
accessibility.
Remember shoulder swap. Controls.
So if you back out,
DualSense
go
HUD.
accessibility.
Subtitle, display. Audio. Language. Accessibility. Alternate controls.
There you go.
Alternate controls.
And then if you go
Customize
upwards from here,
controls. Remap and fully cut auto pickup on. Automatically picks
oh,
up
so it's on by
nearby
default.
note and
Yay,
items.
that's good. So
Left and
essentially,
right directional
by
buttons.
default, you would have to press a
Change.
button to pick
Triangle
everything
button.
up. But
Reset to defaults.
if you
Circle
turn
button.
that
Back.
on, then it just means it'll pick it up on its own. If it's just like items on the floor. And then we want to back out and then go to accessibility and turn off the high contrast, just so everything doesn't look blue.
Alternate controls.
I had that happen when I first
Motion
recorded my
sickness.
footage.
Navigation and
So if-
traversal. Screen
Oh yeah,
reader
there's
and
all
audio
these
cues.
things.
Square combat
But if you go
accessibility.
to what have you
Alternate
under?
controls.
Um,
Magnification. Motion
oh,
sickness,
magnification and
navigation
things.
and traversal.
Oh wait,
Motion magnification and
Yeah.
visual aids. Magnification
And
and
then you
visual
should be
aids.
able
HUD
to-
scale. Large.
So
HUD background.
you can-
darken.
you can
HUD
turn that-
color, white.
so you can
Changes the
adjust these
color
all
of
to,
text
like,
and HUD elements.
medium or whatever, like HUD to
HUD
back
scale.
to
Default.
default. Yeah, and
HUD
then
background. Darken.
I think there's a
Changes
default
HUD
there as
background
well.
darkness.
there's a default there as well.
Default.
Yeah.
HUD color. White. Changes the color of text and HUD elements.
Basically, this is all designed for high contrast, so you
and
have to
right
sort of
directional
turn all these
button,
off.
White. HUD colorblind mode. Off. Changes
That's
the color
fine,
palette
that's
of
off.
HUD accents. HUD flashing. On. Enables flashing HUD animations.
That's probably it.
High
Well,
contrast display. Toggle. Mutes
Oh, there you go.
environment
And you
colors
turn that
and adds
off.
distinct contrast coloring to ally. Off.
there you go. And then it
High
might.
contrast display style. Locked.
Yeah,
Changes
that locks
screen
that
magnifier.
one. That's
Off.
good.
Translation prompts. Auto. On.
That's a-
HUD scale. Default.
The
Changes
translation
the size
prompts
of
is a
the between HUD
strange one.
elements.
I've never really understood how it
Left
works. I
and
think
right
it's if you're using
directional
alternate
buttons.
languages.
Change. Circle button. Magnification and accessibility.
And then
X
Are we
button.
good?
Select.
I
triangle
think
button.
we're
Reset to
good.
defaults. Circle button.
you might want to look at
Back.
combat stuff just to make sure that things are on.
Controls. Dual sense HUD. Subtitles.
Because the
Display.
DualSense stuff should be on
Audio.
anyway.
Language. Accessibility. Controls.
You go accessibility,
Dual sense trademark.
or if you want to
HUD.
look in there first, I
Subtitles.
don't mind. It's your game.
X button. Select. Triangle button. Reset to
Where's the
defaults.
combat
Circle
stuff?
So if you go
button.
into
Back.
accessibility, and then you'll see combat
okay.
under there.
Audio, language, accessibility, magnification, motions, navigation, screen reader, and combat accessibility.
Yeah, there you go.
Combat accessibility. Enable combat accessibility. On.
Okay.
Enables the combat
And then if you
accessibility. Hostages don't escape. On. Enemies, allies don't get grabbed. On.
Yeah.
Enemies don't flank. On.
Yeah, that's
Reduced
useful.
enemy perception. On. Reduced enemy accuracy. On.
Yeah,
Enhanced dodge.
but-
On.
yeah, that's
Invisible
fine.
while prone. Unlimited.
Useful.
You are invisible to enemies while prone and not aiming. Weapon sway. Off. Enables camera slow motion. Off. Reduces game speed.
That's the
when
thing you
enabled.
can turn on if
When
you
set
ever
to
want
toggle
it.
use, touchpad
but you
swipe right
shouldn't
to
need it.
toggle slow
That
motion.
slows down like
Left and
everything,
right
right?
Yeah,
directional buttons.
everything.
Change. Tinnitus sound. On. Enables an audio effect that mimics a ringing in the ear. Tinnitus sound. On. Enable combat accessibility. On. Hostages don't escape. Combat
So that's all those. That's
accessibility.
fine. And then if you want to look at the,
X button. Select.
I mean, it should
Triangle
have. You know,
button.
we can
Reset
just.
to defaults.
If you want to just
Circle
check the
button.
DualSense
Back.
menu just to make sure things are on.
Control.
they should
Dual
be.
sense dual sense trademark.
They should be on.
Adaptive triggers. On.
Yeah,
Enable
yeah, yeah.
resistance. On. In menu. 10. Range. 0.
Yeah,
Overall
so
gameplay,
as you move,
10.
you can feel
Range,
little
0.
clicks in the
Player
controller,
actions,
right?
10. Range. 0.
You should be
10.
feeling the
10.
little-
Adjusted
yeah.
vibration in melee. 10.
And they're all at 10,
Range,
that's fine, just
0.
leave it alone.
2. 10. Gunshots and bow. 10. Enemy attacks. 10. Ambient weather. 10. Environment events. 10. Cinematics. On. Enables accessibility. 10. Speech to
And then
vibrations.
if you
off.
leave that off,
Enabled,
'cause that's-
dual sense trademark.
That's different. So
X
the
button.
only
Select.
final other thing you
Triangle
want to make
button.
sure is on
Reset to
is the
defaults. Circle
AD,
button. Back.
really, and then yeah, because auto target should be
uh,
on. So it'd be
Is that under
under.
accessibility or auto?
It'd be
Or
un-
audio, rather.
I think it's under audio actually. I think you can turn it on
HUD.
under audio.
Subtitles. Display. Audio.
Yeah, if you go there
Effects,
and then
100.
you
Range. 0.
Scroll.
Dialogue. 100. Music. 100. Cinematics. 1. Accessibility audio cues. 100.
That's
range,
fine.
0.
You-
Screen reader. 50.
you can adjust
range,
these to taste
0,
as you
2,
go,
100.
should you
40,
wish.
40, 30, 30. 25. 20. Cinematic descriptions. 50. Range. 0.
So they
2,
might already be
100.
on,
Adjust the volume of
actually.
cinematic descriptions. Dynamic range. Auto.
Yeah.
Medium. Wider dynamic ranges. Mono audio. Off. Effects. 100. Dialogue. 100.
Yeah.
Range.
I think
Yeah.
they're on.
2.
Yeah, I mean, you
There's
can
a
do
s-
it.
It sounds like there's a
Dialogue.
slider for the AD,
Yeah.
but that's it.
We'll see. Yeah, in which case we'll see. Once you go in, we'll see.
Reset to default.
And if not, you can
Okay.
reset the cinematics. That's fine. Yeah, we should be okay then. That's good.
Options.
So
Destiny button.
if you want to go to,
Options.
go up.
Extras.
Oh, I
Making
mean,
of.
you can look
Behind
there.
the scenes story. Play no return. Survive through story. Play the main story of The Last of Us Part 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
We all ready for this?
Well, kind of. You're not going to start immediately because you've still got to choose important things, like your difficulty.
New game.
Well, once you go to new game,
X
because
button. Select. Circle button. Back.
you have options here as well.
No, I don't see any.
Oh, okay. In which case, press A,
Well.
X, whatever.
Yeah. I
Done.
think it's just new game is the default, right?
Yeah,
Moderate. Provides a balanced
Oh, there we
experience.
go.
that's what I mean. Yeah.
Resources are limited. X button. Select.
So if
Circle
you go
button.
up to the
Back.
top,
Light. Less challenging than moderate.
Oh, up, down. Okay.
Resources are
I
Yeah.
was
more
trying left,
common and
right.
Enemies are very light. Grounded. The most challenging and realistic experience.
Obviously.
Less low, very light.
God, I would love to-
Light, less challenging than moderate.
so
Resources are more
just
common
from
and
my
enemies
my
are less
personal
dangerous.
advice,
X button. Select.
I did
Yep.
my
Circle
very
button.
first
Back.
playthrough of this game back in 2020 on very light, and it was fine. It took a while because I was unfamiliar with the systems, but it was definitely doable.
Very
There's
light. Explore
one
and experience the story
one
with
boss
wider
fight that
combat
had me
challenge.
stuck for
Camera and
ages,
assistance
but I
settings
think
are
that was
enabled by default.
partly unfamiliarity,
button.
partly
Select.
I mean that's
Circle
way
button.
later, but we'll
Back.
come to that. You'll know it when you see it. It's one of those, but it's not for a long time yet. So yeah,
Start.
Yeah.
I would say very light. And then there's
Apply
options.
pre-order bonus. On. Apply bonus content for pre-ordering The Last of Us Part 2.
Huh,
Unlocks the ammo capacity upgrade for the semi-auto pistol and the crafting training manual.
that's cool. I mean, do
Left and
do
right
that if you want.
directional
I'm not going to stop
buttons.
you.
Changed. Triangle button. Off. On. Aiming invert Y. On. Invert the vertical
Good.
rotation direction
Nice.
of your camera.
Well, for you.
Invert Y. On. Lock on aim. Auto target. Automatically
that's
lock
fine.
onto enemy targets when aiming. Awareness indicators. Stealth. Enables HUD element warning you when enemies are about to spot you and from which direction.
Ooh.
Stealth. Awareness indicators display until you are spotted. Always. Awareness indicators persist during combat.
Ah,
This setting is recommended for players who are deaf or hard of hearing.
I'd just leave. I don't know what mine's set
Left
to
and
on that
right
regard.
directional buttons. Change.
You could probably just leave. You could probably leave that, and because you'll know anyway. And if we realise it's not right, then we can change it. That's the good thing about these. You can change a lot of these mid-game.
Games or have difficulty using left stick and right stick simultaneously.
Ah. Yeah, hold on.
Left and right
Just
directional
go back
buttons.
onto that a second.
Change.
Sorry.
Triangle button. Reset to
Go
default.
back onto-
Auto camera assist. Vertical.
Yeah,
Automatically
so
reorients the camera in the
that's
direction
for
you're
when you're
moving.
using things like
Select
ladders.
horizontal or vertical to limit assistance to that axis. Designed for players who are
So
vertical.
that's
vertical,
fine where it is.
Horizontal.
Vertical is
On.
fine where it is.
For vertical.
Yeah.
Auto weapon swap on. Automatically swap to another holstered weapon when you run. Permadeath off.
Permadeath. Oh god. Right.
Apply pre-order bonus on.
Are you ready?
Start.
Because I'm ready.
X
Ready
button.
as I'll ever be.
Select.
Hey,
New
let's go.
selection. Very light. Challenge level can be changed at any time in options. Difficulty. Start.
Yeah, so if you, difficulty starts. That's a new one. Right, let's do this.
There was water. No, there's no water.
It's all right. It's just because the cutscenes. There you go.
Music.
And the good thing is this is our test of the AD. You've already seen this, but for those of you that haven't, it takes a little while to fade in this one, but it does.
In an abandoned living room,
Yay!
a bearded man in his early 50s with dark, deep graying hair cleans the neck of a stringless Taylor guitar.
I don't know what happened.
He rubs a rag over the image of a white moth between the second and third fret.
I was supposed to take her to the Fireflies and walk away. You go halfway across the country with someone.
In a flashback, Joel and Ellie, a teenaged girl with auburn hair, walk through a deserted city.
She needed her immunity to mean something.
So massive spoilers for the
Ellie's
first
gaze
game.
wanders. Flash forward to the living room. Joel glances up.
Maybe I was starting to buy into that old cure business.
He continues cleaning down the fretboard.
Maybe I just wanted to do right by her.
In the flashback,
And then we made it.
armed militia guard a rundown St. Mary's hospital.
We found the Firefly.
Inside an operating room,
Because of her,
an unconscious Ellie.
they were actually going to make a cure.
Wearing an oxygen mask, she lies on the operating table. Flash forward to the living room.
The only catch,
Flashback to the operating room.
it would kill her.
Joel bursts in to face a surgeon and nurse.
Sweet Jesus.
Doctor! What are you doing?
The surgeon grabs a scalpel in defense.
I won't let you take her. This is our future. Think of all the lives we'll save.
The scars on Joel's face crease as his brow furrows menacingly. Flash forward to the living room.
Jesus Christ, Joel.
Tommy, a bearded man in his late 40s with long brunette hair tied back, sits wide-eyed.
What do you do?
Tommy gazes across at Joel, who returns a stare briefly.
I saved her.
Flashback to a hospital hallway. Floodlights illuminate bodies slumped near puddles of blood. A vacant hallway leads
Pause for
to
options.
the operating
New
room.
notification.
Inside,
New
blood
update.
pools beneath the red-stained surgeon lying on the ground. Joel removes an IV and mask from Ellie.
Come on, baby girl. I got you. I got you.
Thank you for the follow, by the way,
He
Perfect
lifts her
Dark.
from the table.
Cover the exit. Don't let him get away.
Red lights flash as Joel exits a rear door carrying Ellie. Flash forward to the living room. Joel continues cleaning the guitar.
God damn.
Tommy stares at the floor.
That's That's a lot.
His eyes shift before he looks up at Joel.
What does Ellie know?
I told her they just ran some tests.
Flashback to Ellie lying on the back seat of an automobile with her eyes closed.
I told her
Her eyes open.
her immunity meant nothing.
She rolls onto her side to face the seats as Joel drives. Flash forward to the living room.
And she believed you?
Joel pauses. Flashback to a pensive Ellie. Flash forward to the living room. Joel continues cleaning.
I didn't say otherwise.
Tommy leans back as he shifts on a coffee table.
And
We
now...
should head back.
Oh, wait,
Tommy
not quite.
rises with a rifle, then grabs a bag. Joel stares after Tommy as he steps away, then stands himself and slips the rag into a rear jean pocket. He picks up a worn canvas backpack before leaving, carrying the guitar.
And now... That was perfectly timed. We will shortly be in... Red Dead Redemption 2. I mean...
Navigation assistance enabled. Press L3 button to face the camera in the direction of story progression.
So if you want to adjust your volumes for screen reader and music and whatnot, feel free to go ahead and do that. But as it says, L3, just and then forward, because if you don't press forward, then you won't move. But if you have questions, I'll kind of just watch and let you play. But if you have questions, then
What is the higher pitch indicator I was getting?
that means you've got to a waypoint and you need to basically re-hit nav assist to carry on going. So it's like little mini waypoints.
Okay.
So you just hold forward and there you go. And then sometimes you'll need to ping more frequently because you'll sort of go off course, but you'll get the hang of it. See, like there, you're kind of just... There you go. Sometimes you'll go straight towards it, other times you'll sort of be slightly off, but that's fine. Getting those lovely haptics, are we?
Yeah.
Because I'm not on this, but that's fine.
Oh yeah.
No, it's just the way it is.
Yeah, it's like it perfectly matches the sound.
Yep, and now hold L1 to gallop. So L1 in this is your sprint. There you go. Do you see why I said Red Dead Redemption 2?
Yeah.
I literally said, when I first...
Is this a cutscene?
Yeah, well, wait, either that or you're...
No?
Either that or you're stuck. There you go. Sometimes you'll get into little tight corners where you have to keep going forward. Basically just keep going unless the game kind of tells you otherwise or gives you indication to stop.
There we go.
There you go. So sometimes there'll be like several in a row where it's kind of leading you around a corner. Love the soundtrack to this game, so good. There you go, you're getting the hang of it. I think it helps that you've seen me use this system before.
Yes.
I think that probably does help a little.
X button, jump.
Yeah, so sometimes it will cue you, sometimes it won't. Just run with it. Pun intended. How does it feel to be playing Last of Us Part 2 finally?
Very rumbly.
You're not wrong, actually. Yeah, you're not wrong. Very watery. Very, very wet. Thank you, The Legend, for the follow as well. Yeah, the voice acting in this is good. I agree, Jukesy. Totally agree. Let's keep it going. So bear in mind, I am not playing the game here. This is DB's screen you're watching.
I do like that the directional pings are very localized. I don't know if that comes through over the screen share in the stream, but I can hear like a fairly accurate direction for where these actually are.
Yeah.
From
Hang
PlayStation
on.
Plus,
Just
press
gotta...
the PS button for details.
So I'm just getting rid of what might be a notification prompt. There we go. I think, Jukesy, I'm not sure whether that will help in terms of certain combat things, but it might do. I don't know, with the dodge prompt thing. We'll find out. But yeah, just keep riding. Just keep going along. Just try, like 9 times out of 10, the nav assist will get you where you want to be, and the other time it won't. And if it ever stops you, then it's like a cutscene. If you ever just stop in place, it's normally that. And normally there's a sound for cutscenes as well. If you just keep riding along, maybe ping it a little more frequently. Yeah, you might want to press a little more frequently as you're going. There you go. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Found a cutscene. That's what that little sort of
Now dusk, inside
Yeah.
a fortified settlement.
almost paper
Joel
shuffling
dismounts
noise
from his
means.
horse. He pulls the reins over its head.
It's okay. I got him. You go on.
You sure?
Tommy takes the leather straps from Joel. Joel steps to the horse. He pulls his backpack from its side.
About what we were talking about earlier.
With the stringless guitar strapped across his back, Joel stops beside Tommy.
I can't say I'd have done different.
The two men look at one another. Tommy nods.
I'll take it to the grave if I have to.
Joel nods back at him.
I'll see you later, Tom.
Tommy leads the horses away. Joel makes his way down a street lined with houses, lawns, and various townspeople going about their evenings.
Love that.
Cut to black. Words appear. Directed by Neil Druckmann.
Yay!
Inside a detached garage converted into a cabin, the white and black sneaker of an unseen person taps the floor. Sitting at a desk, their hand sketches in a notebook with a black pen. A bandage is wrapped around their right forearm. The person is revealed to be Ellie. She is wearing earbuds. She has her back to a front door. Joel appears as he opens the door behind her.
Hello,
Oblivious, she continues drawing.
Ellie?
Joel steps inside, then closes the door. Glancing around, he steps toward her. He reaches a foot towards her chair and nudges it. She removes her earbuds.
Jesus. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I tried knocking, but
She closes the book, then stands and leans against her desk.
Hey,
hey,
Her eyes wander.
what's up, Joel?
She stares at him.
A lot, probably.
checking in.
He nods.
Folks are,
He gazes off.
talking about how impressed they are with you and how well you're helping out.
He adjusts a lava lamp on shelving.
It's good.
Yeah. Tommy and I went out riding the other day, and he, they told me a joke, and I thought about you. It's, oh, shoot, no, I forgot it. Something about a clock. How do you...
Joel, it's pretty late and I gotta get up in a few hours.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get out of your hair. Just,
Motioning back, he steps to the door.
I want to show you something. Just give me 1 second.
Ellie stares down at her desk.
She's
She looks up.
just like, for goodness sake.
What's this?
Joel approaches her with the guitar, which now has strings.
Some folks call this thing here a guitar.
Funny.
A capo is clamped above the third fret.
You want to hear something?
Okay.
Okay.
He takes a seat on a coffee table. He rests the guitar on his right thigh.
Promise me that you won't laugh.
I won't laugh. I won't.
She sits on her rolling desk chair.
I'm trusting you.
Use left stick to choose a chord.
Yep, you get to play. So
It's amazing.
it is pretty cool. I've got to admit, it is pretty cool. In terms of
Now, wait. But before I do that amazing thing, hold on.
oh no,
I'm doing. I don't know if the noise canceling is killing this or not. Are you hearing any sounds coming through
hearing
here?
funny noises. I'm not sure what they are, but strange noises.
I have successfully made it from my living room out, and I pinched my finger in the door. I've successfully made it from the living room to the kitchen.
To the snacks.
Uh,
With a
to get
blindfold
one
on.
of those. Exactly.
Wow.
And now I'm walking very slowly, but
Yeah.
I mean, I know I've placed pretty well, fortunately.
Yeah. It's basically like having a power cut.
There we go. Okay, I found my seat. Just got to not trip over the power cord for the laptop here.
Or not sit on your controller. That's one I've done before. Forgotten
No, I actually took the controller with me.
Ooh. Going rogue, are we, wireless-wise?
I didn't want to miss any haptics during the cutscene.
No, I get you. I'm surprised it hasn't prompted you again. Normally it does.
Okay.
What are you eating? That's the real question of the hour.
Usual. For
of course. I like how it's just become a thing that you just couldn't pronounce it, and it's just like, yeah, we're just gonna call it that now. That is permanently its name. Yep. So we're watching DB's screen share. If you're wondering why the quality looks a little strange.
Swipe to strum.
Yeah. So find haptic and swipe.
Oh, touchpad.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. You'll get it.
Haptic. Where are you, haptic?
Touchpad swipe vertical. Swipe to strum.
It's just trying to be obnoxious. You started the pattern again. Oh no, there you go. It'll only vibrate when it needs you, when you're in the right place. There you go. Yeah. Oh. This'll all make sense. Don't worry.
Oh.
You're getting very familiar with that chord. It's all good. It's fine.
So just to make sure, I'm using the left stick to go left and right.
No, it's not left and right. It's all the way around. You've got like a 360 degree.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Oh, not quite.
Play the highlighted chords by selecting them and strumming.
Ooh, ouch. The game.
Use left stick to choose a chord.
The game is getting angry at you.
I'm getting haptics.
So there's like a big haptic that you're looking for. Like a big vibratey haptic that you have to sort of be on. Ooh. Yeah. It's tricky. You'll get it.
So I'm rotating left.
So they move. It goes in. It's an actual sequence that you're playing. I'm trying not to say too much. I don't want to spoil it. The good thing is it doesn't time you. You're not on a timer. Oh, you might still be okay. Just keep looking around for the next sort of haptic in the chain. If you have to, you can scroll around every single time. Like, we're not going to stop you. It's not like we can. It's not like we have any control over this. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. I mean, that's sounding good so far. Yeah. Yeah, and then hopefully there you go.
Joel plays and sings.
If I ever were to lose you, I'd surely lose myself. Everything I have found here, I'm not found by myself. Try and sometimes you'll succeed to make this man of me.
Ellie's eyes shift pensively.
All my stolen missing parts, I've no need for any more.
She stares at Joel.
'Cause I believe, 'cause I can see our future days, days of you and me.
Yay! You did it!
Woohoo! I did a thing.
Yay!
There you go.
Well, that didn't suck.
Ooh! Wow!
I'll take what I can get.
Tough crowd.
That is
He
high
runs a hand
praise.
along the body of the guitar.
Tough crowd.
Then moves the guitar from his thigh as he stands.
She's yours.
No. No. I don't know the first thing
I
about
promised
this.
that I'd teach you how to play.
He hands the instrument to her. She places it on her thigh.
You did.
She stares at it, then at Joel, who nods.
What do you say, tomorrow night? First lesson?
He rests a thumb on his belt.
Deal.
No thank you or anything from you, Ellie, but
Nodding, his gaze falls to the floor. He turns to leave.
Okay.
Do
He stops at the doorway.
you remember the joke?
He leans an arm against the frame. His gaze wanders.
Better be a pun.
What is the downside to eating a clock? It's time consuming.
Ellie smiles and glances
I had
down.
to acknowledge.
That's so dumb.
It's so bad,
He
it's
nods.
good. It's one of those.
If you haven't
He
played the
reaches for the
first game,
doorknob.
that is
You can pause the
100%
cutscenes, by the way.
thematically
Closing the door
consistent.
behind him.
You can pause the cutscenes, by the way.
Ellie stares
Oh,
off,
okay.
then down at the guitar.
It is a good joke, though.
She holds the neck, then strums an E string. Cut to black. A white title appears. The Last of Us, Part 2.
Remastered.
No. No, it's the E string fretted at G, Dukesy. If you want to be
Lying in
clever.
bed, the sleeping Ellie stirs awake. Words appear. 4 years later.
Shit.
Wearing a hoodie and jeans, she climbs out of the bed.
Ellie,
She
potty
opens the
mouth,
front
good
door
lord.
to reveal a man in his mid-20s with shoulder-length black hair.
Hey,
Morning.
sorry, I totally overslept. Just give me a minute and I'll get dressed.
I heard you had quite a night after I left.
He stands with his back to a snowy yard. Her breath is visible as she exhales.
She kissed me. It was just Dina being Dina. She didn't mean anything by it.
I was talking about your fight with Seth. Wait, you kissed Dina?
Ellie stares with crossed arms.
Oh. I thought this...
We're broken up 1 week and you make a move on my girl?
No. She was probably just trying to make you jealous. I would never... Fuck, this is awkward.
He cracks a brief smile.
I'm messing with you, man. I don't care. Get dressed.
You're the worst.
He stops her from closing the door.
It's kind of fucked up you did that.
She shuts it in his face.
So, now you're actually in-game
Smells fine.
again.
Okay.
So what do you think? Opening, I know it's not been much, but yeah, what are your thoughts so far? AD and everything.
I mean, as evidenced by the fact that I have ridden a horse, played a guitar, and changed settings. It's accessible, like actually accessible, not lip service accessible,
No,
but like accessible.
I'd agree with you on that.
It takes a little bit of getting used to. I'm still not really confident about the guitar thing. I have to go back to that at some point. Because it didn't feel right with the aiming. I think one of the things that I realized later is like I tended to kind of keep moving after I hit the haptic.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
as soon as I hit the haptic, I actually need to go backwards just a little bit to a point where it's actually
To offset
staying
your...
haptic.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I do the strum.
Yeah, that makes
So-
sense. Yeah. No, that's a good thing to learn. So, already...
Now, the one thing I am missing, that you are obviously helping with a lot, so it's
Yeah.
fantastic that I have you here. But the game has not given me a lot of instruction, like controller
No.
instructions. I feel like there's probably been 5 different on-screen instructions so far.
Not
And the
well.
only one that I think I got was the how to strum the guitar and hold L1 to run.
And you got your
or
nav
gallop.
assist prompt as well. You got your nav assist initial prompt. So
Oh yes, yeah, when I first started.
I'm gonna see. Hold down R1 for me, just for a second. Okay. So you can't. Right. So
Square
I'm gonna.
button, scan for enemies. Circle button. Scan for items.
So I'm teaching you stuff
Oh.
early. I'm teaching you stuff if that's all right.
Yeah.
So
there's an item
so
to
what?
my right.
So what it would let you do.
Square button,
So what you-
scan for
so
enemies.
ignore- if you
Circle
release
button,
R1.
Scan for items. L3 button.
Okay.
Navigate to
So
scanned item.
you can actually just navigate to this, but what I'm showing you there is a preview of what's called enhanced listen mode. So what you can do is you can navigate directly to items, but in this case, because the item's the only thing in the room, you can just nav assist directly to it. So if you walk forward and yeah, just keep going. Yeah, there you go. So that hang on,
This audio
go back a
tuning
second.
today, Triangle button. Interact prompt is available.
Yeah, so if you walk away from it ever so slightly, so go to it again and then walk away from it a little, you should. There you go. So that cue means there's a thing in the distance.
Oh,
So-
okay.
So if you go closer to it again, you'll hear it change. You got to go back towards it again. Just nav assist it. There you go. Here, do you hear it? The change. So it's
Yep.
like a ping as opposed to a noise. Yeah. So now hit triangle. And this is one of those things where it could be AD, but it isn't. But admittedly,
Sounds like a gun.
yeah, but admittedly, parts of the sounds speak for itself, so you're kind of all right. Grabbing various items and
Putting on a
things.
backpack. I assume backpack jacket, maybe.
Well, maybe both. Yep, and now you are back in control. So that noise there means you've regained control, and the accompanying
Okay.
like opposite thing means you've lost control. So now you just nav assist and keep going. What does that mean? What does that mean you've got to do?
Item. Oh,
Uh,
triangle.
Yeah, interact rather than item.
Oh, okay.
That sucks.
Yep. Can't imagine they got much sleep. Definitely not as much as you.
Shut up.
Wow.
I was just about to get up. I was.
You got everything?
Yes.
And now you are
I can control.
good. You're learning. I'm not trying to make it feel like a test. I apologize.
No, not at all.
Remember,
now,
this
the only-
means you are
the only
back in control.
A
Sorry.
Baloo is a bear. Remember, a Baloo is a bear.
That's why I just felt like I had to re-reference that. It's just like, remember, this sound means you are back in control.
If you ever find yourself in a time machine that takes you back to the state of Indiana in the 1980s or the 1990s, you are going to ace that test because you knew me.
I'd like to think so. So that Jukesy's a reference to a previous stream where DB kind of got fixated on an old an Indiana State test that used to...
To swizzle means to mix.
Remember.
To swizzle means to mix.
And it's very strange indeed. Right. Let's go on the Ellie adventure. So you just nav assist forward, and you can. I think you can run. You might be able to run parts of this. Maybe not.
What?
Let me see if I got this right. You kissed Dina,
She kissed me.
which triggered Seth to call you a not-so-nice word.
Yep.
Then Joel decked him,
More of a push.
and then you got mad at Joel. That part confused me.
It was a strange night, man.
There you go. You got this.
Sounds exciting.
Oh, actually, you can scan while you're out here as well. You can R1 and then hold R1 and hit circle. Oh, that's a point. Hold on. Before we go any further, pause it a second.
Options.
And go into options.
X difficulty.
And then go into accessibility.
X button. Control. Dual set HUD. Subtitles. Display. Audio. Language. Accessibility.
And then
alternate controls.
you go into... Wait, where is it?
Presets. X button.
Navigation and
Select. Circle
traversal.
button. Back.
So if you
Motion sick navigation and
Yep.
traverse navigation and traversal. Navigation assistance.
And then
On.
if you scroll
Pressing
down-
L3 button faces the camera in the
think it's
direction of
under
traversal
here.
assistance. On.
Yeah, that's
Ledge
fine.
Guard. On.
Yeah.
Enhanced listen mode.
Yeah,
On.
so
Enable
scroll down
fleet movement
again.
To scan for items. Scan range. 20.
So
medium,
this, these are
range,
two things the
10,
game doesn't
2,
do.
30.
You want to
Adjust
put this
maximum
up
distance of enhanced
to
listen mode
30.
scans. 21, 20, 20,
Scroll all the way.
30
Yep. And then
meters.
next one down.
Left and right direct scan time 3 second range 1 2 5 adjust time for an enhanced listen mode scan to reach its maximum distance.
So what do you
So I
think?
want to lower this.
Left and right
Exactly.
directional
Put it all the way down.
buttons.
So, the idea being, when
second.
this pulse goes out from
Left and
you,
right directional
it will go as
buttons.
far as it can
Change.
possibly go in the
Triangle
shortest
button.
possible
Reset to
time.
defaults. Circle button.
Right. So I
Back.
don't have to sit there and wait to see if there's anything near me.
Well, you will have to wait, but you have to wait less.
Well, yeah, but not as long. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. So periodically,
On.
you
Enables
can
infinite
just
while
kind of
standing in the
hit
water.
that 2-button keystroke.
Left and right directional
Even though there's no
buttons.
keys
Change.
involved.
Triangle
You
button.
can
Right.
Reset to
hit
defaults.
that
Circle
2-button
button.
combo,
Back.
and then you'll get an idea if there's any little shinies sort of lurking around a corner. Which even in this early part of the game, there might be. Not going to say if there
Yeah.
are or not, but there might be.
I'd imagine. So I mean, just from
Yeah.
the first game, I'd imagine one of the things that's going to be very helpful is just finding random crafting components. scattered around.
Yeah, basically.
Uh,
Well, not at this point. I'm going to slightly spoiler it and say not at this point, not for crafting. But there might be other little
other stuff?
things that you
Skip
can.
puzzle
Yeah.
option.
So
On.
just
When in
keep an eye
navigation
out.
assistance. On. Traversal
Yeah, so
assistance.
back out.
On.
You're
In
done here.
navigation and
We're done here.
accessibility. Options.
No, it's just an
There we
extra little
go.
thing. So if you want to try it, yeah, see, it's a quick scan now. Just whoosh. So you're not finding anything at the end of it at the moment. So just keep periodically doing that. Like every
wants a word with
once in a while.
Where is she?
Diner.
Is this about Seth?
No clue.
So like you'd
Just
press
tell
it,
me you
hold
saw
it,
me.
and then press circle as you do it.
Where's your fucking loyalty?
Give it a go.
Excuse me.
Oh, not there, but that's fine. That's where you need to go. Not that it tells you that. Oh, there is a thing there. So if you wanted to nav assist to it, you then press L3 while you're holding R1. Sounds a little confusing, but it works. So if you scan and then press L3 while you're holding R1, actually I think it's because that's where the waypoint is. That's fine. Just yeah, back out of listen mode and hit the waypoint. Sorry, I know that was a little confusing, but you'll get it. I'll show you what it means in a minute, because I think it's out the other side of this.
Hey,
This
so
lot.
we're okay, right?
You and me? Yeah,
If you
of
keep
course.
going, there's a little.
Dina and I are done.
I know. It's just I don't want you to think.
Ellie, we're cool.
just occasionally scan because there'll be.
Thanks.
Yep. So then you press circle while you're in here. No, you press circle while you're in listen. Ooh.
Oh.
See, 2 noises there. So if you then hold listen, and then you press L3. So you just trying to get the sequence right for you. So I think you might have actually gone away from the. You may have gone away from the one you wanted. Hold on. Try going towards it and see if it lets you. Ah, no, you're going the right way. So there's 2 cues. So there is an audio glossary, but I wouldn't recommend looking at that because that gives kind of spoilers. Ish,
Okay.
sort of. But I'll sort of be your audio glossary if that's all right. If you're okay with that. So
Of course.
so that noise. So there's 2 cues for items. There's the standard sort of whoop noise, and there's the sort of there's that version of it, which is this is a special item. So you want to go towards that. So you've just scanned it, and while you're still holding R1, you want to hit L3 at the same time. So that means you turn towards it, and then you can go towards it still. Keep moving. You can come out of listen and then move towards it, and then rescan with R1 and then L3. You can come out of listen and then hit it again. There you go, and then just keep going. You know, that's basically nav assist for items, and you want to pick that up.
That ding?
Yep, because that is your very first
Triangle button. Flip. L2
collectible.
button, zoom. Left stick. Rotate. Square button. Read. Circle
So,
button. Put away.
yeah, it says square button read. So you want to do that,
Size Michaela.
and then you flip it over.
Circle
You can
button.
flip it over.
Triangle button. Flip.
So it says flip. You want to do that, and then read the other side.
Michaela. Real name, Michaela Yari. Brains, 60. Brawn, 100. Affiliation, the New Dogs. Michaela Yari first discovered her superpowers when she turned 13. With a stomp of her foot, she can send shockwaves rippling through the ground, knocking enemies off their feet and, in extreme circumstances, toppling buildings. Kicked out of the Society of Champions due to her potential for collateral damage, Size Michaela soon became the youngest member of the New Dogs. Neutral villain. Circle button. Back.
So
Triangle
that
button, flip.
is one of.
Collectible trading card?
Yep, that is one of very many trading cards that you'll find scattered throughout various portions of the game. And there's a couple that are really hard to get without sight. There's one that I needed assistance to get hold of, which takes a lot of annoying effort. But a lot of them you can get as long as you're sort of being vigilant and keeping an eye on your surroundings, looking out for shinies, as it were. Yeah, and you can view those if you press your touchpad, and then you R1.
You are missing alcohol and rag. Recipe requires alcohol and
If you R1.
L1 you said?
R1.
Oh, R1.
Upgrades.
And R1 again.
Collectibles. Artifacts. You have 0 weapon parts. Journal.
And then if you go down, I think, from what I'm, or left and right, either one. Just sort of look round.
Trading cards.
There you go.
You have 0 weapon parts. Size Michaela.
And then it will show you those as you go through.
X button. Inspect. Circle button. Back.
Yeah, so you
L1
can have a proper look at those later.
R1 button to switch tab.
Yeah, so that's how, if you wanted to review what ones you've got, you can do it there.
Zoom. Left stick. Rotate. Size Michaela.
It's
That's the one that I just got.
Circle
yeah,
button.
exactly.
Triangle button.
So you can't view
Wait.
ones you haven't got.
Did I just navigate a menu in game blindfolded?
Yes, you did.
Wow, it can be done.
I know.
Unlike every game we've ever played together, it's possible to make a game where you can navigate menus.
Other than maybe Dead Space, like maybe, depending on how you're looking at it, depending, like in terms of the games you and I specifically have played together. But yeah. I know what you mean. But yeah, if you want to back out of here, then we can continue heading onwards. And as I've said before, keep an eye out for shinies. This is probably why my first playthrough took me 37 hours. Oh, things.
Was that a shiny?
Maybe. Go
At
and
the
have a
end
look.
there?
Yeah, go and have a look.
That's shiny.
So sometimes shinies aren't shinies. Sometimes shinies are just doors.
Hey, Ellie.
But
Oh.
keep going. Keep going. Just keep following the shiny. Follow the shiny.
Oh!
Yeah, go on. You know you want to. And what do you have to do?
Triangle?
Yep.
Hey, old timer. Yeah,
Am I petting a dog?
Yep, you are petting the dog.
Oh,
And then keep again.
I love
just,
doggos.
Just keep looking out for shinies, because there will be actual shinies as well. But not necessarily here, just in general.
In general, okay.
But if I remember any specific ones, then I'll tell you. Oh, do a scan here, maybe? I'm trying to think if they are actually... Yep, shinies.
Oh.
Over to your right. Well, it doesn't matter where they are, because it will nav to it. Yeah, it is round here. Yep.
Use scavenged parts to upgrade your weapons at a workbench. 7.
Scan again, just to make sure. Oh.
Oh.
See? See what I mean? Just keep going. Keep following the shiny. See, we've not even done combat yet. We're not even out of the first area yet, and yet we're picking up shinies. There you go. Keep following it. Yep, and that you can read as well. I've kind of spoiled that.
L2 button. Zoom.
But yeah.
Looking for 20 volunteers to help with repairs to the electric dam. When? First weekend in April. See Maria to sign up. Circle button. Back.
Yeah, so you get to read all the fun world building as well. See?
This is fantastic.
It's good, isn't it?
Zoom. Square button.
Indeed,
Left.
Connor, DB is blindfolded for this.
1. Artifact.
So just as I say, that's why I say keep your eyes
There you go.
eyes peeled for shinies, because they will just pop up. It doesn't mean you're necessarily going to get all of them on a first run, but you know, the more you get, the less you have to do when you're playing it
Yeah.
again with sight. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so scan for shinies,
This
just
is
double check.
Honestly, working surprisingly well. It feels slow.
Yes, it does.
Like I could do it much more quickly with sight, but
Agreed.
I'm actually able to play the game. Like I know what's going on. I'm getting collectibles.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't like that.
And you have for the most part just been my glossary, right? You've been kind of telling me, you know, how to use the controls and so on, but
Which
you
the
haven't really
game-
needed to guide me through the game, which
No.
is a good sign.
Realistically, the game should give you better tutorialization of the controls and how to do
Yes,
certain things.
yes.
But I'm only giving you that information because A, I'm here. B, you know, why not? And C, it makes it take less time.
Right.
Arguably, in the
I
long
probably
run.
would have figured it out sooner or later. But
Oh yeah,
this is
maybe.
just
I don't know.
quicker with you, yeah.
Because the thing is, it wouldn't have taught you how to listen and that. It doesn't teach you that until later, I don't think. Not for items
Oh
at
yeah,
the
I'm
very
guessing
least.
the first time you have to use listen mode is probably in combat, and then at that point you'd have to wait long enough to get the second prompt that says circle to scan for items.
Well, exactly. So at this point, I've taught you stuff. Like, you would not have got these collectibles on a first run.
yes,
Pretty
exactly.
much, maybe. Right. Scan for shinies once more, just to double check, and then continue onward. Aha. So no shinies. So journey onwards.
There we go.
This is pretty fun, actually, doing it like this. I've got to admit, it's fun seeing your reactions to stuff. Oh. Yep, there's a thing. Well, that's actually, I think, where the waypoint is. Sometimes it will do
this
that
is
as
the thing
well.
in the.
So if you just yeah. So that's where Nav Assist is taking you. So grab it, or well, interact with it. Same
Want to
different.
grab some breakfast?
No. Where's Maria?
In the back.
So now just keep going.
That's the sound telling me that I'm back in control,
Yep,
right?
you are now back in control.
The whoosh whoosh sound.
There's two whoosh whoosh noises, arguably. Oh.
Oh.
So it's not so much that you're looking for shinies, but the principle of it.
Ellie,
There you are. Come here.
In a bar, Ellie passes Jessie as she approaches a blonde woman at the bar
Cutscene.
Seth's
top.
got something he wants to say to you.
I don't want to hear what that bigot has to say.
Do it for me. Please.
Ellie's eyes shift.
Fine.
Seth. Seth, come here.
A gray-haired, middle-aged man approaches from a kitchen.
Hey,
He holds an item wrapped in brown paper.
look. Last night, I was drinking too much.
Sure.
Ellie shoots the woman a glance.
I'm trying to say I'm sorry.
Seth glances at them.
Maria tells me that you and Dina are headed out.
Ellie nods.
I made you some sandwiches.
He places the wrapped item onto the bar top.
Okay.
He motions to the sandwiches.
They're steak.
Maria picks the sandwiches up.
Thank you, Seth.
She pushes the sandwiches into Ellie's hands.
Yeah. Well,
Seth turns to leave.
you be safe out there.
Yep.
Maria looks to Ellie.
I appreciate that.
Ellie shrugs.
What you got there?
Bigot sandwiches.
Ellie gives the sandwiches to Jessie.
Smells good.
They're yours.
You sure?
It's fine.
Let me walk you out.
Okay.
I mean,
Jessie follows Maria out the front door.
there you go. You're back in control. I mean, deliberately discounting the
Do me some
context.
big sandwiches.
Deliberately discounting the context. Those bigot sandwiches sound like they'd be quite nice. You know, steak sandwiches. Sounds like they'd be all right. Yeah, but yep. So you're now back in control again.
Give me
Options.
1 second. I got
X button.
watch.
Select. Circle
Oh.
button.
Take, so I have to actually take my blindfold off to see.
You're good. Oh, you're going a little. You went a little robot there.
Jeez. Wow. Oh, it's suddenly very bright.
I wonder why. There you go. You've turned back into a normal human being for the moment, I think.
Holy wow! I've had this blindfold on for an hour.
Yeah, you're doing all right.
And I didn't even notice. Like, yeah, like, because I'm on the one hand, this is silly. On the other hand, I think it's kind of great to hear like a sighted person experience this.
Oh, it is.
But like,
it is.
I'm not bored at all. Like, I have literally been playing a video game.
And
the fact that I have a blindfold on only became relevant when I had to take it off to look at my watch.
Exactly.
And honestly, I could probably have TTS on my Apple Watch as well, right?
Yeah,
That's
you
probably a
could.
thing?
Yeah, VoiceOver exists on Apple Watches. I should know.
Yeah.
I'm wearing one. So
X button.
Oh, there you go.
Circle
yeah,
button.
I use it. I use it all the time.
Where's
So
my messages?
it is under the thing that says messages. I don't know if you know. Sorry, I had to. Right.
Can you tell me how to use the Facebooks?
Can you? I don't know. Oh god, it just reminded me of the Last of Us parodies I saw on YouTube, where Joel just always goes, "What in tarnation?" God.
My son says to get on the internets. You get me those internets?
Do I need those internets to go fishing? I don't know. Something ridiculous like that. Oh god. What is it? No pun intended. Will Livingston. Is it Will Livingston? Volume 2, whatever. In Last of Us Part 1. Just oh my god, all the jokes. So good. To be honest, we should have got you to play Part 1 like this, because Part 1 gets you pretty much immediately started. But I'm kind of glad I didn't, because Part 1 has still, even over a year on from release, has a very annoying bug that's quite nasty with the nav assist, where it can lead you directly into your first death, or even deaths.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit frustrating, really, considering... Yeah.
Oh, was that the thing you mentioned last week? Like the place where it kind of guides you into falling off a cliff or something?
No, actually. That's in this game. Much later on.
Oh, great.
Well, actually, it depends on what moment you're thinking of. I won't say when, but there's a jump in this game where if you don't make it properly, you can fall and die. Like relatively early on. But there's also a couple of points later on where you can do that as well. But yeah. But yeah, hopefully everybody... How are you all liking this, hearing DB's thoughts and feelings as to how this goes? I'm loving being able to show it to you all, to be honest. Very good fun indeed.
So the only downside for me, and obviously technology exists for this, I just don't have it set up. But
Yeah.
I'm completely cut off from chat. So
No, that's fine. I've got chat for
I
you. Don't
assume
worry.
Juxi is appropriately making fun of me.
Not. But if he were, I'd be telling
Juxi,
you.
if you're not appropriately making fun of me, get on with it. Like, I'm the one playing. You got to be like poking fun at me.
Oh god. Or like
I
just.
also expect their bets to be made.
Well,
with all proceeds to go to RNIB, I guess.
Probably. Juxi was multitasking, so he missed a little. Shame on you, Juxi.
No.
Shame on you, sir. Right. Let us dive back.
Okay.
I will keep an eye on. Well, I say keep an eye on chat. You know what I mean. There we go. And don't forget to enter the giveaway for The Last of Us Part 2 over on Twitch. You can type !giveaway to enter that. We will only draw it if we have more than 5 entries as well. So yeah, if you need a copy of the game for yourself and you want to get hold of one, here is an opportunity. Do I see?
Also a shiny?
Do I see? Yeah, that is a shiny. Yeah, there are shinies there. Or even just items. Doesn't matter how you want to look at it. Ooh. So you've got to the waypoint, but it's kind of... You'll need to rescan and maybe... Over to your right. Oh, there's a few shinies. There's one on your left. So you might want to move... You might want to move slightly to your left and then reorient, because sometimes the geometry gets in the way. Like strafe left, and there you go. Maybe? No. Why is it not? It should be letting you hit that. Maybe nav assist to just see where that wants to take you. And then rescan, and there you go. Yeah, so scan and go towards that one, because it's... Okay, that's weird. It should be letting you hit that, realistically. Unfortunately, I can't really help you because I don't have control. So you're going to have to work this one out for yourself. So just try nav assisting, just directly. You'll miss a collectible. You might miss a thing or two, but it's not going to be... Yeah, so I'd just say just nav assist normally. Oh, actually, no. Look. Oh. So if ever you get stuck like this, back away. So like release listen, back away. And then maybe try and go back in. Sometimes it lets you. Oh. Yeah, that is a... It's hard to tell whether... The thing is, there's no way to tell if it's a progression point or not. So it's still being... I'd say turn towards it slightly. Oh. Well, Jukes, it's your choice, mate. I'd say watch this. If I were you, you can always go and fight no return later. So I would say just normal nav assist will probably get you to where you need to be.
It sounds like it's directly in front of me, but I'm not
no, it's
moving,
distant.
so I assume
That's
I'm
why
bumping into a wall.
Maybe. So.
Oh, this is still distant?
Yeah.
This chime?
Yep.
Oh, to me this sounds fairly close.
No. Because there's like a range. You'll see what I mean. If you... Oh, hang on.
So should I just follow nav assist and then try scan again a little bit?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, just see if that lets you through. Yeah, so try rescanning now. See if it lets you. Yeah, so now try following it. There you go. Pick it up. There you go.
Very good.
Yep.
Finders keepers.
Flip L2 button. Zoom. The Keen twins.
Yep. That's another card.
Circle button. Back. Triangle button. Flip.
That's why it makes that little noise when you go up to it.
Ophelia and Xander. Brains 80. Brawn 80. Affiliation none. Born in a Spark laboratory, the Keen twins were considered a failed experiment in heightening human senses. They were abandoned on the doorstep of an orphanage, but the forlorn pair soon learned of their abilities. Born deaf, Ophelia not only has amazing eyesight, but can see things on the infrared and X-ray spectrum. Born blind, Xander can hear for miles. No footstep is too quiet, no secret is safe. So long as they are together, they make for formidable opponents. Heroes.
Yeah, see?
Circle button, back, triangle button.
Again, sort of world building-ish, even if it's not directly game world building. I forgot there was a second one around here, to be honest. So scan again, because I think I may have seen another one. Oh, in the distance there, maybe. Try. Yeah, definitely.
Oh.
There you go. Go towards it. So you want to... L3, you want to... Hang on, there you go. You got it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. So you can back out of listen when you do it.
Will it keep me locked onto it?
As in you back out. So the nav assist, the item assist, as it were, will turn you towards it basically. So you back out, you move forward. It basically makes it quicker. Because you move slower in listen mode.
What I'm afraid of is if I let go of R1 and hit L3, am I still going to be going towards the item, or am I going to go towards my waypoint?
So you only hit L3 if you want to go for an item. You only hit L3 while you're holding R1. It's that context-sensitive nature of it. But what I mean is, you hit you hit R1 and L3. That turns you towards it, and then you move towards it, and then you hit it again to like reorient. So you keep sort of.
Oh, because you walk faster in regular mode. I assume?
Yeah. And if you wanna walk as fast as you can actually walk, you can uncrouch as well. Because every time you go into listen mode, you crouch, which is massively inconvenient. So. Yeah, keep going. There's a thing there. Might actually be a. Yeah, keep going. Just keep following it. Because it's over here somewhere. Aha!
Of course.
So
I was gonna check out the creek trails.
The good thing is, you know what that means because the sound cues are there, but the TTS would have told you, but it's like a weird ducking thing. So it would have said so many parts, which is what you picked up. That's how you know those little like noises are individual
that kind
parts.
Of like almost
metallic,
like paper crumpling sound.
No, sort of like metallics, little like metallic noises. Those are parts.
Okay.
And as I say, each interactable type has its own little what they call a sweetener. No shinies there. Well, if you press L3 and there's no shinies, it will just like you'll see how it responds when you do it. Yeah, see? It doesn't just put you towards it. It just navs you to the waypoint. So if you back out and listen.
Host screen. Sharing screen 1. Again.
Oops.
Drop down menu. Press cross for options.
Yeah, and then you keep navving. Because you are going to. There you go.
Not really.
Dialogue.
Dina's done it a bunch. I'll have the two of them take it.
Well, that solves that.
Well, that was easy. Keep navving and you'll. Yeah, navving, nav assisting, you know, they're both interchangeable terms.
Well, for now, until Elon Musk buys it and renames it to Xing.
Oh, God. Just.
I talked to you for a second.
No. So that means optional conversation. That little, like, ding noise. Yeah. So it's two prompts together.
So.
In this case, it's not optional, but.
With you and Joel.
Maria.
Guy really cares about you. And I'm sure he didn't mean to.
We're fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry to pry. Be safe.
Thanks.
Yo, Dina, assignments.
Just give me a minute.
Indeed, Jukesy, Dawncast art. I'm looking forward to
At
that.
the playground, Jessie leaves Ellie, who spots a dark-haired woman in her early 20s having a snowball fight with children.
Hey, Dina.
Dina glances back.
Can I talk to you?
Ellie leans over a low fence.
Hey, guys! I'm tapping out. Come on. How long?
Dina shrugs as she turns. Dina wears a brown jacket with jeans. An empty sheath is strapped to her right leg.
Hey.
She faces Ellie at the fence.
I just want to say sorry for running off last night.
Oh, it's okay. I totally get it. I felt bad.
Why?
Because I started the whole thing, and I shouldn't have kissed you in front of all of those people.
No,
And
you were drunk. It's fine.
well, still, I don't want you to think.
No, I'm not reading into it or anything. Just...
You know what I love about you? How you let me finish my sentences.
Tina smirks.
All right. Well, we should probably get going.
A snowball hits Ellie.
Ow! What the fuck? I'm not even playing! Cause you're a chicken? You're a chicken!
I hate this kid so much.
You want to fuck him up?
Ellie glances over her shoulder.
Yeah, I do.
Ellie hops the fence.
You asked for it! You better run, you little shit! Holy shit! Get to cover!
So pause.
R2 button. Quick throw.
Ow! Damn! The arm on that kid!
So pause a minute.
Fuck yeah! I mean, frick. Don't tell your mom.
Options.
Yeah. So I'm only telling you this because this
I
is.
assume this is I assume it's a shooting section, but the
What?
game is giving me no instruction at all.
Well, it's not giving you as much instruction as it probably should. Arguably.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, technically, if you'd looked at the audio glossary, this would have helped. But I was annoyed because I looked at it and it gave me spoilers. So I was like, oh,
Right.
when I originally played this, which is why I steer most people away from it unless they. Well, not exactly. No, I advise people to be careful when looking at it. Basically, so what you're hearing now is the lock-on cue for center mass. So there's 3 lock-on cues in this game. Technically, there's one for head, one for center of mass, and one for legs. Center mass is all you need to worry about here. That's fine. So essentially, the way this works is you'll be picking up snow off the ground. There'll be little interact prompts for that, and then you quick throw by hitting R2. Or you can aim and hit R2, I think, as well. I think it lets you aim at this point for what they call an arc throw, which is kind of strange. I thought it would have been the other way around, but the quick throw is fine. It will just, it will work for this. And the idea being, although you don't know it yet, you are trying to score 10 points against these kids. And funnily enough, this is probably the hardest. This is actually harder than the actual combat tutorial that happens later. It is genuinely quite tricky when you first do it. So basically, don't be disheartened if you don't win it. It's not gonna.
So,
yeah.
Is it just it's triangle to pick up snow?
So So triangle. So nav assisting around. Where you can. To either because the snow, I believe, counts as interacts, so you can scan around for those as well, and you can also. But I would have to double check this. We'll double check it in a second. But if I'm remembering rightly, you can also scan for enemies, and I believe the kids actually count as enemies as well in this. So,
okay.
So you can use that R1 plus square thing that you sort of learnt earlier but didn't get to use. So give it a try and see how you get on. You'll figure it out. Honestly.
Grab the board, suckers! I'm gonna come over there and fight you, like for real.
So that's a distant prompt.
Snow, you little shit!
There you go. That's at enemies.
I know where you live, Alex.
But you need. There you go. So triangle.
Directly at the target with R2 button.
And then scan.
Oh, I'm coming for
Enemies.
you, Tiny.
Enemy scan.
Kids. 4.
I see you!
Wow.
Move within
There you go.
range and look at a
Oh,
target
you
to
had
move
one
on.
there nearly. So
R2
that
button. Quick throw.
is throwing a lot of cues at you. I apologise. So that sort of dong was a jump cue.
R2 button. Without aiming one
You better run. You better
Oh, you had a
run.
shot there. That was unfortunate. So scan.
R2 button. Quick throw. Move within range and look at a target to lock on.
Ow! Who taught you that?
They're winning. So fucking sneaky.
So scan and then L3.
Options.
So do I have
Button.
to?
Select. Circle button. Back.
So if I do a scan for enemies and then L3, will that lock on for the purposes of R2?
It will. It won't lock on, but it will point you in roughly the right direction. So enemies might be, say, behind cover or like in the distance, so you won't be at the right range. But it will get you. It will start you moving towards it like an item. Think of enemies just like moving items, in the sense that you scan towards.
But then how do I know when to throw?
It will make that
Like
lock
if I
on.
head towards them.
It will make that lock on noise, that sort of noise that you heard earlier.
Okay. So
will
when I
make
hear
the-
that, I hit R2.
Yeah. That's your
Okay.
that's your I can throw things cue.
Okay.
All right.
Ow! Good on my shirt.
So scan, move.
When navigation assistance plays an error sound cue, you need to do something.
So you have to get your L3 timing right when you're scanning for enemies or items.
Without aiming when locked onto easily hit targets.
Yeah. So scan and then.
Yes, 8. Oh,
God,
10.
wow.
R2 button. Quick throw. Move within range and look at a target and lock on. Kints.
Ow!
Wow.
Yeah! I can't believe it. No.
So they won. That's why I said it's actually really hard. So now, you've now got to go and free Dina from that. From that carnage.
So, what's that pinging sound?
So that pinging sound is a distant interact. So there's like two versions of it. So there's the distant one, which is that kind of noise, and there's the actual interact cue when you're up close to it, which is like a. So yeah, you'll see.
So if I just auto nav and walk forward,
yeah, in this
that should get
instance,
closer?
because that's where you need to go. If you nav assist, it will take you to it.
Okay.
So yeah, unfortunately you weren't able to win that, but that's a really hard tutorial, so don't be worried. Yeah, there you go. So if you now interact, there you go. So when you hear it go, like, just keep going, keep navving, because you've moved away from it. There you go. Triangle. Oh no, you were on it and then you moved. Yeah. So the sound you're hearing now won't let you interact with it because you're too far away. And the radius is kind of smaller than you're thinking. What you're doing is you're moving too far forward and not hitting it at the correct time at the moment. That's fine. You're still adjusting. Totally understandable. So you want to.
It's not gonna change to like the super sharp ping. It's gonna just be just closer.
No, it changes to the super sharp ping when you need to interact with it. That's the idea. When you're in range.
I'm just not close enough to it?
No, not at the moment you're not.
Okay. Okay.
So you're still not in range. So there you go. Hit it. Oh, you moved. There you go. Nope. See what I mean? It's kind of a small hitbox. There you go. Triangle. There you go. Hey, well done.
All right. We actually have some work to do. Scram. Man. I guess I asked for that, huh? Yep. Let's go.
You can actually win that as well, for the record. Yeah, and you're now back in control. Good call. That's good. I mean, there's no shinies here, but that's the right thing. The right thing to do. That queue is a jump queue, like a vault queue when you need it. But you don't at this point. So like X, forward and X would be vault. It will teach you that later, but it's...
So Jesse wants us to do the creek trails.
Keep an eye out for shinies, as always.
Relieve Joel and Tommy.
Just every so often.
Oh, that's nice he assigned us together.
Not that there are any here, but just always every so often. Sometimes it can literally save an encounter. Like the shinies you happen to find. Yep, so just keep nav assisting. Yeah, there you go. Good, you're getting the hang of it now. I'm impressed, you're doing alright. Considering you've only just started playing. Yeah, just keep going. Oh. Yeah, and if you ever get stuck like that, just move backwards or left or right. Try and get it to reset itself. No shinies. But, interact prompt coming up. There you go. There you are. First try.
Thanks. Ellie and Dina lead 2 horses out of the stables.
Come on.
They approach other riders and horses near a high fortress wall and gates.
Hey, Shimmer.
Ellie scratches her horse's neck. Carrying 2 rifles, Jesse approaches them.
Ah, look who decided to join us.
Yeah.
One for you,
Ellie checks a rifle as he hands the guns to them.
and one for you.
Dina slings her rifle over her shoulder as Jesse turns to the gates.
Open it up!
Men push the gates open.
Settle down, children.
Jesse faces the riders.
All right. You all know the drill. Run your routes, mark your logbooks, clear any infected you see. You run into anything you can't handle. You come back. Be smart about it. All right. Get going.
As Jesse leaves, Ellie and Dina climb onto their horses.
Love that tremolo guitar.
Dina smiles at Ellie as the riders leave. The women follow the other riders out through the gates. They split into groups of 2 as they gallop towards mountainous wilderness beyond. In the early hours of the morning, a large mountain-style house surrounded by snow-covered peaks and evergreens. Inside a living room, men and women lie in sleeping bags on hardwood flooring as firelight wavers over them. Pan across the sleeping people to a brunette woman in her early 20s with freckles on her face. She suddenly awakens in a panic. Calming herself, she rests her head back down. Wood burns in a fireplace to her right, next to large frost-covered windows, facing the landscape. Sitting up, she reveals a green long-sleeve shirt covering a strong, muscular build. Turning her head, she glances over her shoulder at a brunette man in his early 20s, wearing a dark jacket, standing at the windows. She pushes herself up. Crossing the living room, she passes the fireplace, furniture, and a grand piano as she approaches him, revealed to have a beard. He leans against a window frame, staring out. He glances over at her. He nods to her.
Hey.
Her hair is braided back into a ponytail. She crosses her arms as she joins him.
What were you dreaming about?
Was I talking?
You're doing your teeth grinding thing.
Oof.
Her brow furrows as she looks back, then to his jacket. She dusts snow from his shoulder.
Where have you been?
He considers his answer before he steps back towards the living room.
Grab your gear. I want to show you
Where
something.
the heck do you think? Outside.
Trust me.
The woman watches him go. Moments later,
So where have
wearing
you
a
been?
dark beanie,
Outside in the
jacket,
snow.
and olive canvas backpack, she ducks under a closing garage door as she follows him outside.
Come on. This way.
Wearing a tan backpack, he heads into the forest.
And now, you're in control. I mean, I don't need to tell you that. Yeah, you just to say, you probably, I don't think you see any shinies for a while here. So,
Cold. You sure you don't want to do this when the sun's out?
and Connor says you're doing well, by the way,
Warmer?
on the YouTube side.
No.
Oh, thank you.
Can't wait.
And you don't want to just tell me?
You need to see it.
Yeah, so you can just keep moving. You can run, remember. Running is an option.
Left stick forward, plus X button, vault obstacles.
Yeah, so it's teaching you that as well. So if you, well,
So did I get a prompt for that?
it's like a tutorial.
Should I back up and then.
There
Well, I
is
mean, was there a sound cue before the tutorial?
no,
text?
no, there wasn't. But I'll tell you it when it comes up because I don't know if you've actually necessarily come up to it yet. You might not have moved far enough, but it's just prompted you, like that you know you can do it now, kind of thing. There you go. There's the cue.
So that's the cue.
Yeah, that.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
There you go.
Got it.
Yeah, you'll get it. It's fine. Nice.
What are you doing wandering around out here by yourself?
Been restless.
I don't blame you for scanning.
Feel like the farther south we go, the prettier it's gotten.
You want to keep going? Just drive all the way to Mexico?
I've thought about it.
I could see Manny's hometown.
Yeah, I don't see that living up to his stories.
Left stick forward, plus X button, squeeze through.
So that's what that means. So the sort of the Vault Q plus the sort of
Circle button,
noise.
crouch.
Yep, there you go. Yeah. So the sort of the Vault Q plus that kind of rustly noise. Oh, there you go. There's a crouch cue. That means crouch.
That's crouch.
Yep. And then you nav assist forward. And that means you can stand up, probably.
Circle button.
Oh, there you go.
You did all this
It
in the
won't
dark?
always cue you, but you can guess. You learn.
Come on.
You're getting it, though. It's good, isn't it? I mean, it's not quite Ragnarok. It's not quite a Ragnarok's level of fluidity, but bearing in mind that this came out 2 years earlier, of course, as the sort of precursor, it works pretty well. Yeah. Just keep. Yep. There you go.
Vault.
Yep. Or it would be if you line up. Well, if you haven't done it already.
If you keep going like this,
There you go.
you're gonna be tired for today's trip.
It's not that far.
Hey, is Mel okay? She seemed out of it these past few days.
She'll be fine.
You stop being weird. You're freaking me out.
I'm not being weird.
There you go. You're doing all right. It's a shame there's no. Well, actually.
Careful jumping over these.
Oh yeah, here we go. This is fun. This isn't where you can fall and die. Don't worry. So line up with it. There you go. I think you missed the jump. I think you.
Are you breaking up with Mel?
Yeah, that's what happened.
You wish.
I missed it.
I think you splished into the water from what I could see there.
Oh.
You need to line up with the jump first and then make it. So like this, you line up with this.
Left
Yeah, there you go.
forward, plus X button, vault obstacles.
So you. There you go. I think you got it. Yeah, looks like it. There's one in the second I'm thinking of.
Hold L1 button, plus X button.
You're gonna have to run to make it.
So line up with it.
If you can do it, I can do it.
There you go. And now do it. So hold L1 and then X to hopefully sprint jump. There you go.
We can't all be as graceful as.
Did I make it?
Yep.
Clearly.
Nice.
Yeah. See, it's not too bad, is it? Nope, no shiny, but good keeping an eye out. Honestly, I remember scanning so much during my first run.
What
like,
is that?
You'll be fine.
It's too high.
Come on. Hey,
ooh,
eyes on me.
slidey.
Abby. Stop looking down.
Yep.
Owen, do we have to go back this way?
Consider it an opportunity to work on your fears.
How about I work my foot up your ass?
Abby, stop flirting.
Strange form of flirting, if you ask me, but but yeah, you are now playing as Abby. Oh, good, you made it. Nice.
That.
Yeah, you made it. It's fine.
I did.
Yeah, I think you
I
did.
didn't even push X.
Yeah, so sometimes it will auto traverse you. Other times you will have to push. You'll get it. It's fine. Oh, there you go. Oh wait, hold on. There
Climbing
you
up
go.
a snowy ledge, Abby follows Owen as they come to a break in the trees.
Maybe you
and
didn't
look
do it
out.
first time.
The
Okay.
glowing lights of a settlement are surrounded by mountains in the distance.
Is this it?
We made it.
Holy shit.
Abby takes it in.
It's a fucking city.
You don't say.
Owen just stares at her.
Have you told anyone else?
He shakes his head.
Wanted you to see it first.
He points at the city, then a cluster of buildings on a mountainside.
Saw an armed patrol go from town to an outpost over there. A few more outposts in between. They have electricity, guns. It's a lot of people.
Hmm.
We can figure it out.
Her mouth shifts.
Okay. Assuming he's in there, How do we get to him?
She looks to Owen, then motions towards an outpost.
We can corner one of the patrols and get confirmation, and then, I don't know, maybe find a way to lure him out.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure they'll be happy to offer that information up.
Well, then we make them.
With a furrowed brow, she stares at him.
Do you hear yourself?
Okay, what do you want to do?
She leans away from him.
What is going on with you?
He looks down. Then he faces her.
Mel's pregnant.
Her brow rises, then tightens.
Oh. Okay.
It's not just that, though.
Should I say congrats?
When everyone else sees this, they're gonna want to turn back.
She takes a step towards him.
We can convince him, right?
Owen looks away. Her brow furrows as her eyes narrow. She takes a step away.
I fucking knew I couldn't count on you.
Abby, I want what you want. But not at any cost.
Hesitating, he touches her arm.
Hey.
Don't.
She pulls it away. He takes a step back, then glances at their trail.
See you back at the lodge.
He leaves her at the lookout. She shakes her head before turning to watch him go. She turns back to reveal tears welling up in her eyes. Her gaze shifts from the settlement city to the glowing lights of the outpost on the mountainside. She marches towards it.
I love that purposeful shift in tone. It's just like, oh god.
She drops down from a ledge.
Ooh. And now you're back in control.
I don't give a fuck.
And
I'll do the whole thing on my
yeah,
own.
keeping an eye out for shinies isn't a bad idea. Just in general. But yeah, there's so much you miss. Because don't forget, when I first played this, there was no AD. Like, no AD at all.
So like that whole thing there, you just have no idea what's even happening.
Like you can guess, well, you can only guess pieces of it, and even then, like that comes later.
I mean, without the AD, you would well, you wouldn't have known there was any other people in the lodge or whatever with them.
No, you wouldn't have.
You wouldn't have really known much about the settlement. You would have just known they saw some people.
Maybe, yeah,
but
like
not
you
that
wouldn't.
it was like a city.
You wouldn't have got the look from like at the end there from Abby. Like there's a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and all the nuance about how she feels about
waiting for host screen.
His partner presumably.
Hold
being
on, you've
pregnant or
display the host screen.
Is that?
Oh, I can't display the screen for some reason.
Can't display the host
What's
screen.
happened? Why is it gone
Sharing
weird?
screen 1.
Oh,
Again.
hold on. No, I might need to go back in and refresh. That's okay. I can do that.
Can't display the host screen. What's hot? Top 10. What's hot?
Let me go back and refresh.
Yes, I'd go to sleep because you were.
No. I've been keeping it awake. I've been injecting it with something.
Waiting. Shared screen. Again. Shared screen. View shared screen in full screen. Displaying the.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. That's
You
better.
started watching my screen.
Cross to select.
Yeah, no, I was watching it anyway.
Is there a time limit on?
No, there shouldn't be. No, there shouldn't be.
I know there is for share play, but I didn't think there would be for screen share.
No, there isn't. I don't think. Yeah, I've taught him how to do it, Jixie. I've taught you how to listen mode for items. So the good thing is you know how to do it.
Yes. Yeah, that part I've been doing regularly.
Yeah, which is good.
That's both a blessing and a curse because the thing that
Oh, it is. I agree. No, I know.
the thing that makes me play video games so slowly in general
is grabbing all the
is
collectibles.
that I'm always looking for collectibles.
You're always looking
and
for
now that I know
shinies.
how to do it in listen mode, I'm gonna still do the same thing.
But the good thing is it can actually really help you in this game. So let's continue onwards. Oh, here's a fun question, chat. Do you want to see DB go stealthy? Or, well, not go stealthy. Do you want to see DB go melee or ranged in at the first opportunity? There's a fun question.
You can vote with bits.
Yeah. Oh, Jukesy says it's up to you. I'm just saying either one is good. But yeah, let's go. Come on, let's go.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Had to find my drink
Oh,
spot.
okay. Okay. Oh, there we go. I was just making sure I could still see the game. There we go. We can. Good. Yeah, so keep going. You need to go forward as well.
Yeah, I thought I was.
I think it's because the snow's... There you go. There you go. That's it. You've unwedged yourself. There you go.
Wait, that prompt was
That's a vault
was that
prompt.
A climb?
That's a vault prompt.
Vault.
Yeah, just keep... Yeah, good idea. Just always a periodic ping. There's a vault. I think that's right. Basically, I mostly run this section now because I've played this so many times. Thank you.
The one thing that I had to learn is that when I get the vault prompt, I have to first
line up with it and then
nav
hit it.
towards it and then hit it. Yeah.
Yeah, it takes a little getting used to. There you go. And see, there's multiple prompts kind of lined up there. Well, there's two there. Yeah. Keep going. Oh. Slidey, slidey. Hello, Kai, in the YouTube chat. Oh, God. This feels very God of War, this.
It's just a short hike.
Good idea. But no shinies.
Home. Circle button to go prone.
So that long queue means go prone. And because you've got invisible while prone on, that's what that humming noise means. It means they won't be able to see you. But I'm not going to say too much.
There's no they there yet.
No, I mean
assume there will be soon.
Well, no, there always are. Not necessarily now, not necessarily here, but you know,
Right.
in general, during The Last of Us. And then you just kind of crawl forward. There you go. Keep going. You can probably stand. You might be able to stand up now, actually. Maybe. Try it, and if it doesn't work, then you can't stand up. There you go. So you can.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. So if you're unsure, try it and see if it works. Uh oh. Ow.
He got Mel pregnant.
No, you're doing well. This is good. Making good progress. I like this very Midgard kind of feel. Sort of all snow everywhere and... I love how the music is just so eerie around here.
Shit.
So I think at this point you're actually squeezing through a thing. Oh, what does that mean?
You alive?
So again, no
What's
AD
that?
for that.
Oh, that was your back in control sound.
Yep. That means
Okay.
that's like a mini cutscene. It's
So
basically
I saw something, but we don't know what I saw.
exactly. I like to think of it as you know, there's just a frozen sort of corpse in clothes, and you've just kind of rolled it over to check it. You know, that kind of thing.
One thing that I'm getting a lot from here actually is the more that I'm relying on this stuff. I wish I would have done this 2 years ago, because it's giving me much better understanding of the type of stuff that I need to do AD for when we're playing other games.
No, you
'Cause
do.
There's so much stuff that's like that body, like no idea. That was just a random sound. But I sure would like to know what it was.
No, I get you. I get it. It's fine. That's good. I mean, you do a good job anyway. With the information you've got and the training, sort of subliminal training you've had. Oh, that's a squeezy prompt.
That fall?
No, it's a squeeze through. That's what that is. So keep going. I think the camera's pulled back from you so you can see behind you. I think, well, not behind you, but
This audio cue indicates that she should hold triangle button. Options.
Yeah. Well, it's
looks
just.
like I just got the.
Select circle button.
I just got the low battery warning for my controller.
Oh, is that what that was? I wondered why the audio went weird.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
So what the screen reader does is it ducks all the audio from the PS5. So if ever your screen reader does anything, so like trophies or whatever, the audio will just go bloop. It's like, oh, okay. So we will know if your screen reader's talking. Is basically the best way I can describe it. But yeah, we are giving away a copy of The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. Only if there's 5 or more entries. So feel free to exclamation mark giveaway in the chat if you already have the game and want the upgrade primarily, or if you. Oh.
Options.
So that prompt is what?
That means hold
Select
triangle.
Circle button. Back.
Hold triangle. Okay.
Yeah. There you go. I don't know why, I just love that sound design. Just like crunchy, crunchy,
like
crunchy. Ow!
She broke something, maybe? Like she pulled something off?
I always think of it as she's trying to push something out of the way that's frozen in place,
Oh,
and then
okay,
she
yeah.
falls through. Ooh, Jinx. Whoa! So, oh. Right, so pause a second. So do you have that set to tap or to hold? Because personally I have it set to hold, and it might be set to tap by default. So if you want to change
the instructions said tap.
Yeah, in which case if
So
if it says tap, basically trust the instructions in terms of what they're telling you to do, because that's how it's set up. But if you wanted to change it to hold, which I wouldn't blame you, because that's just less annoying in my personal opinion, go to options, then go to accessibility, then alternate controls, and then you can change it in there. But if you want to,
I don't. Well, I don't know for sure because I haven't played this one, but I know that in part 1, and actually there's a lot of games that have been doing this, where it used to be that the tapping was almost like playing like a button masher from like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Where like if you didn't tap it fast enough, nowadays a lot of games when they do that, like really all you got to do is tap fast enough to tell it that you're awake, and it's like, okay, you win.
That's one way of putting it. Well, what I'm going to say is, if in game you die, it's not on me because I've told you what to do to mitigate it. So it's on you. But yeah, here is well, I mean,
let's see what happens.
Yeah. No, I just thought I'd mention it to you as an option. That's all.
Yeah.
But
if I die, I will absolutely turn it on.
I don't blame you either way. Let's go. Ow.
Cue will play when a melee attack is incoming.
So-
Hold one button. Dodge.
So you'll recognise that cue from God of War, because this game uses. Yep. Oh, there you go. Yeah, and that cue as well. There's a lot of sounds that it reuses. Well, you killed the enemy. That's what it means. That dong means it's dead. So now you can scan around for enemies, hopefully. And then if you nav...
So no more? Or is there more?
Well, try nav assisting, because it may still... There you go. Uh-oh. That means there's an enemy there. You... Actually, yeah, you can try that. I don't know if it will let you, actually, because this is... Well, for reasons. I'm not sure whether it will let you. Yeah, they might... Well, you might be okay. Okay, so dodge. Yeah, it won't let you. Okay, that's annoying. So that means dodge. There you go. Brutal. Nice.
That sounded mean.
Oh, there's a couple of meaner ones as well that you can get if you're lucky. So keep nav assisting. Uh-oh. So don't swing unless they're in range. You... Oh god. Ooh. Good counter. Nice. Just keep an eye out for...
I wish there was a little more feedback to tell me if I'm...
Equip health kit, R2 button, hold to heal.
if you're what?
I wish there was a bit more feedback to tell me if I successfully dodged or not. Because I'm getting the prompt, but I'm not sure if I'm like succeeding or not.
So basically, success is when you don't get hit. I know that sounds like a really vague thing, but it's like...
So the lack of feedback is success.
The lack of... Well, if you don't hear yourself getting punched in the face, then...
Well, but that one's actually weird. I can't tell which one is me getting punched in the face and which one is me punching somebody else in the face.
So you like... what's the... You'll get used to it. It's a little tricky. Like, the thing is, if you dodge and you hear and you feel it, then you'll know. Because if you're not hitting... I don't know. I mean, this is the very first time you've done it. You'll adjust, I think.
Yeah. And what was the? I missed the first part of the tooltip. Something on the D-pad and something to heal.
So I'm going to teach you two things at once here. One that the game I think should have taught you but hasn't. Or maybe it does later. If you swipe up on the D-pad, you'll get your status, which is your health and everything. So if you want to see how much health you've got, try that first, and then I'll teach you what it said in the tooltip, so you can just get an idea of how it works. So if you swipe.
You said swipe, but you said D-pad. So D-pad or trackpad?
Sorry. Sorry, because you said D-pad. I had it in my head. If you swipe up on the touchpad, is what I meant. Okay. I was going to say it anyway correctly, but yeah. So swipe up on the touchpad.
You are standing. Health 77.
That's not too bad. You did all right. So now, if you press, I'll show you as well. It does factor in weapons. So if you press right on the D-pad,
military pistol ammo, 5. Loaded,
and then if you swipe up on the touchpad, God.
You are standing. Health 77. Military pistol equipped, 5. Ammo loaded, 0. Reserve.
So it factors that in as well. So if you want to heal. If you don't have to heal, I don't think you have to heal, but I would do it anyway, just in case it tries to force you, which it might do. If you press up on the D-pad,
health kit 1,
and now hold R2. And that means you've healed. And now if you swipe up on the the thing,
health 100.
Yeah, so it'll tell you if you're crouched as well, which is good. So now...
And I assume I went into a crouch because I was healing?
I'm not sure, actually. I don't think I've...
So I didn't hit crouch, so...
In which case, possibly? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you want to try...
So do I still have...
So you don't have your pistol out because you've gone into the health kit and stuff.
Because I unequipped it from the health kit, okay.
Press nav assist. That means... I think that's like a look at it. What it's trying to do is it's trying to give you a hint, which is fine. You just follow the nav assist.
That chirping sound.
Yeah.
What is that?
That's like a hint thing.
Drone?
No. no.
Oh, it's not a move. Okay.
Just ignore that. Just nav assist and you'll get there. The game thinks you're taking too long, but just ignore it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It means well. The game means well, so don't worry about it. Yeah, just keep going. Good idea. I don't blame you. See if there was a. That might be a shiny actually over there. Try navigating to it. Yeah, it is. Yeah, so go that way via the item assist. Yeah, I'll call it item assist just for the sake of clarity. Yep, so over here. And keep item assisting. It might be trying to take you towards that actually, but... Ooh. It might be through where the nav assist is trying to take you.
Square button, scan for enemies. Circle button, scan for
That's because you're having to get down. That's all. Just don't worry about it. So L3, as I've taught you before. There you go. Oh, there's a second. Okay, just keep. I think what it's doing is it turns you round there, so I think it might be through. Yeah, jump over this and then see if you can get to the item. Sometimes it's like that. It will see things through geometry. Yes, I line up. Oh, that's actually not... You can get to this one, I think, because I think I've done this one before. Yes, so just navigate to it. So it wants you to go up here.
Military pistol ammo.
Were you going to try and shoot it? I wouldn't blame you. Oh, over to your right.
I think I double tapped R1 maybe?
Yeah, maybe. That's what you did, yeah. So
How do I unequip?
You don't have to worry about it. Don't have to worry about it. I'm almost certain you can get to whatever it is. There you go. Yeah, go forward. Or jump up. Well, yeah, there you go. And press it again. Now you have to scan for the item again. And then like orient. So scan and then orient towards it.
On. Okay, so there we go.
And then orient without. There you go. And then keep moving towards it. So it won't always center it. Do what I mean? It's not always centering it, but keep going towards it.
The fact that I keep getting these climb prompts makes me think that
maybe
it's actually below me.
It might be through. It might be through wherever it is.
Yeah.
So go up there and then see where you get to. Yeah. So go up there. Just vault. There you go. And then.
Hold on, so okay, I'm out of scan, so go there.
And then maybe try and orient there. Actually, yeah, maybe not. I don't know. Just if you want to leave it, that's fine. I'm not going to begrudge you it.
Square button, scan for enemies. Circle button, scan for items.
There you go. That's weird. So I would just suggest trying nav assisting, just taking you through to the next bit and seeing if it lets you. Oh God. It's weird when you don't have control over it. There you go.
R3 button to toggle your flashlight.
So don't worry about that. That's the fun thing. You never have to worry about the flashlight. Try scanning from here. Yeah, there's no way to tell if it's on or off.
Click the flashlight. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's gone apparently. Weird. Oh no. Try orienting to it. Oh, so it is over there. No, just follow it. Just orient and follow it. It might be quite a long way away. Go on. Yeah, just follow it. Yeah. Keep going. Keep orienting to it. You don't have to rescan to reorient to an item. Like even if you go through multiple waypoints, it will still find it. No, not those waypoints, but like the.
Hold circle button to go prone.
No, you don't want to go through there. That's progression. So if you scan for that. Yeah, there you go. Orient that way. Keep going there. Keep going towards that item. Yeah, keep going.
I'm forward, but I can't tell if I'm moving.
Move to your right slightly. You might be blocked by geometry. Or that may actually be where it's trying to take you as well. Oh. Yeah, might be where it's trying to take you. So there's no prompt here, so you might just have to go forward. Might be where it's trying to pull you through from a distance. So hit nav assist, like convention. So if you back out and listen. Looks like where it might... Oh, hold on. Yeah, again, not having control doesn't exactly help me solve this for you. But it does. Oh, so no, you were near it. So try and go back over to it if you want.
Let me try just walking backwards for a bit.
Yeah, see if you can.
I can't even tell if I'm walking. I'm not hearing footsteps.
No, I think it's because you're crouched as well. It doesn't help. Oh, okay. So orient towards that item. There you go. No. Yeah, and then keep doing just that orient and moving forward. And then move to your left slightly. And then maybe stand up because it might be on a higher thing. So just press circle.
You are crouched. Health 100. Military pistol equipped.
Okay,
You are
why is it
standing.
not letting you
Health
pick that up?
100.
That's
Military
weird.
pistol equipped. 5.
Try
Reloaded.
try
0.
once more to orient
Reserve.
the item and then see if it'll let you. Sometimes these are strange. They sort of have weird hitboxes. Okay, maybe not. Fine. That's inconvenient. I don't know why it's not letting you pick it up. That's odd. Yeah, there might be a reason behind that, but I'm not sure what it is. I'd suggest just progressing forward. Thank you, Jixie, for the clip.
Hold circle button.
Yeah,
Pro.
thank you. Yep. Yeah, just keep going. Oh. Okay, that's weird. So if you stand back up and then... Well, that was interesting.
You are crouched. Health
Yeah,
100.
so if you...
Military pistol equipped.
Sometimes if you look around and then you reorient the camera via standard... There you go, there's your cue. So go prone there,
Hold circle button to go prone.
and then go forward via nav assist. There you go. That's the noise you want. Keep going. Keep going. Go on.
L2 button. Aim. R2 button. Shoot.
So it's teaching you. So oh God! Oh my word! Wow!
Did I not aim fast enough?
Parts to upgrade your weapons at a
Wow! He just
X
one-shot
button.
you.
Continue. R1
I don't think I've ever seen
Wow.
that. Wow. Okay. Good lord. Right. Yeah. So you want to make sure you equip your pistol, and then aim, and then it will lock you in. It should do anyway. Wait, Jukesy, how did you know that was scripted? Have you seen that before then? Ooh. Nasty. Apparently it's a
Where's
script.
my...
Where's your? Oh no,
I think she told.
No, it's big. So you can press L. You can.
There it is.
Next.
Yeah, you can press these L1 and R1 to go through the tips, but you don't need to worry.
Okay.
Jokesy, that's just being.
How do I get out of here?
Wait, I witnessed this. Really? I don't remember seeing that scripted one shot. Huh. So it's reset you basically. So you got to go back through.
Wait, now I got to see what you guys are talking about.
No, it's fine, it's fine. Jukesy was just saying you witnessed this on this very stream, and I'm like, no. And he said, did I? I don't remember that, Jukesy. Wow, you got a better memory than me. Apparently, I tried to melee it. I apparently tried.
The fact that I died that quickly is what's scripted?
Yeah, basically yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
so it's to show you the consequences of your failure.
No. It's kind of, it's basically just to show you if you don't shoot enemies, then you die. Or rather, if you don't shoot enemies that are barreling towards
checks
you.
Out, yep.
Yeah. Teaching you aiming, exactly. Yeah, it's teaching you the principle of aiming, which Jukesy, I think you could follow a little as well, judging by what I've seen. Honestly, Jukesy gets into more infected fights than I'd care to count. It's kind of funny. He's just like, oh my god, and there's like, oh no, they're all over me. Ah. Right. So remember, point, shoot. Well, when you get through there.
Just 1 second.
What's happened?
Email I need to look at.
Okay.
Just work.
Let's
see.
Practicing with hunted and shot loads of enemies at range. Good work, sir. Nice. Oh, here's a fun question, Jukesy. What's your favourite gun? Oh no, favourite weapon. I won't restrict it to guns. But yeah. Revolver, yeah. Can't beat the revolver. Revolver's nice. I'm a big fan of the shotgun myself. Love a good shotgun. Or yeah, there's a late game weapon that you get that's very good fun as well.
The BFG 9000?
No. Although it does have I might as well say actually no, because I think it was in the first game as well. Flamethrower.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's good fun. I like the flamethrower. Feels really, really good.
That's one of those precision weapons, you know?
Yeah, precisely where it needs to go. More like. Right, let's see you hit your first headshot. Let's go. You got this, man. So.
Hold circle button to go pro.
Oh, I admire you running in there. Nice. I mean, it doesn't matter now because you're going prone, but the fact that you were bold enough to run in.
To toggle your flashlight.
So ignore the flashlight prompt. Doesn't matter. And then what you want to do is you want to equip your pistol and then aim and be ready.
Military pistol. Pistol ammo.
Oh, you can do it from there. Huh.
0.
I wasn't sure if you'd be unable to at this point.
Do I want to aim right now, or am I
No.
waiting for a prompt to aim?
Aim when you can see him. Or it, I guess how you want to term it. I'm not sure how early you can actually... So just aim, and if it doesn't let you, then keep going.
I can't tell.
Okay, so it's, no.
That's the aim sound.
You'll know when it's locking on. You'll know.
Okay.
So keep going. Uh-oh, aim. Oh my word! Nice shot! I think that was a body shot, but it was still a shot. Thank you, Dan! Hello, welcome in! You're watching DB play Last of Us Part 2 with me providing what can only be really described as colour commentary. But yeah, how were you doing? What were you playing? How did it go? I think it made the lock-on noise. So if you continue to progress and keep an eye out for shinies, of course. Oh, shinies! Over to your left. Well, doesn't matter where they are, as I've said, but. So orient and then move.
Square button. Scan for enemies. Circle button.
Yeah, Pokemon with guns, pal world. Indeed. Yep, so you want to keep going towards that. And you want to back out of listen where you can, just so you move quicker.
I'm afraid to here because there's enemies around.
No. When there's enemies, you will know. You will know.
Okay.
At this point, anyway. So keep finding that item.
So okay.
Keep finding that item.
Was that? Well, so this is what I'm confused with. So I'm out of listen mode.
Yeah.
And I walked forward, and then I hit the waypoint sound.
Yeah.
But is that my regular waypoint sound, or is that now my item waypoint sound?
That's always a regular waypoint sound.
So I don't want to follow that.
No,
I just want to keep walking. But then how do I know when to check for the item waypoint?
What you want to do is you want to follow the item. Think of the item as like a secondary nav assist. Except it's not nav assist.
I know that, but...
Yeah, what I mean is...
I have to... But you keep telling me to get out of listen mode, so I walk faster?
Yeah.
But
so
then how do I know that I'm still oriented to the item?
Because you keep scanning it and reorienting to it. So you scan, orient, listen, and then you back out of listen, because you're facing the right way. You then orient to the item again, and then go back, and then you listen, like you orient, and then you go back, and you walk a little, and then you orient, and you rinse and repeat. Am I making sense?
Well, yeah, but if I'm doing all that switching between listen and walk and then listen and walk, wouldn't it be faster to just walk in listen mode?
No, because walking in listen is really slow.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like R1, L3, release, walk, waypoint thing, R1, L3, release, walk, waypoint thing, kind of thing. That's what Jukesy's sort of saying it as. And he's right. It's basically orient, and then walk, and then orient, and then walk. Yeah, so there, and then release, and then walk a little, and then reorient. There you go, and then keep going. And then you orient the item again. So you don't have to re-listen. You can just press R1 and then L3. You don't have to re-scan each time.
Oh wait, really?
No, you don't have to rescan. That can sometimes throw you off. So you can scan.
Oh, so it remembers the last item.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so all I have to do is just R1, L3.
Yeah.
Let go of R1, walk a bit, R1, L3.
Yeah. Once you've scanned once, and then once you've picked that item up, then you start from scanning for everything. So you pick this one up once you're there. There you go. It's alright, you'll get it. Yep. Yep. You're getting there. Keep going. I think you went too far. I think you went quite far then. So just keep going.
Displaying the host screen.
Why is it being a problem? Yeah, just take it relative. Like you can, yeah. You don't want to overshoot. That's kind of the the fun part of this. You'll get it though. You're nearly getting there. So it's not like you're. Yeah, good. Yeah, it's kind of turning you around in circles for some reason, but you're getting there. Why is it being weird? It is genuinely, it seems to genuinely be turning you around a lot, and I don't know why. It's very weird. Doesn't normally do that either. So there's loads over... So yeah, it seems like there's... Why is it showing you an item in front of you when there's a ton to your left? Okay. It's not you I'm questioning, it's the game at this point. Yeah, we're trying to teach you like optimized strategies, but sometimes they only work later on, arguably. Yeah, it's not taking you to the items, which is weird. It should be, but it doesn't appear to be at the moment. Yeah, see, there's an item over. I can see the items here, but it's not. Maybe it's because. Maybe it's because
to the right, right?
Yeah. There is. Yeah, there's one to your right, but that's not. And now it's moved to your left.
But see,
I reckon.
All I did was just reorient.
You know what I reckon it might be? I reckon it might be expecting you to kill everything first.
Oh.
Maybe.
Well, here,
So if you nav assist normally. It could, yeah.
So that's enemy scan, but there's no enemies.
No. So if you nav assist forward, it will spawn at least one more. Because the music's still kind of ominous-ish, and there's normally a few. You can also keep an eye out for shinies here and try scanning. Okay, so it's still showing items in the distance.
Circle button. Stand.
Yeah, so you can stand up. There you go. So try scanning for items here. See if it lets you. Ah, there you go.
There we go.
So it might be that it was scanning through walls, because that sometimes happens as well.
See, that still sounds to my left, even though I reoriented.
Yeah, so just keep... Yeah, okay, weird.
So why am I not turning towards it?
I hate to say it, I have no idea, because it should be working, but maybe just keep going and keep scanning for those shinies until you feel like you can get close enough. I know it makes you feel a little helpless, I get it, it's fine. Well, it's not fine, but it's a limitation of the system.
Not so much the helpless, it's just the annoyance at missing collectibles.
Yeah, well, yeah. Uh-oh. Ooh. Yeah, sometimes the trees scare you as well. Ah, multiple items. So there's two pings there. One is high, and one is above you, and one is at your normal height. So try going over to those and see if they'll let you. Okay, that looks fairly promising. Oh. Okay, try.
That's a vault,
that's a vault.
sound, right?
Yeah, but you're up there.
Square button.
So try scanning. Yeah. Oh, good. Okay, this looks promising.
L3 button. Navigate
So,
to scanned items.
so orient to that. Oh, you're basically on top of it. Move to your left slightly. Maybe. There you go.
Oh.
Yay!
Reload. 1. Pistol ammo.
And now you get to reload.
So just R2?
Yeah. There you go. And now
Nice.
scan again. Because there's a... There you go. There's a special up here. Not sure what it is, but there is a special here. I don't think you picked it up. I think you might have to move a little to get it to trigger. So if you move back a tad, just to get it to recenter itself, because sometimes these are a little funny. These hitboxes, they're a little strange. So it's telling you the item's there, but it's not letting you pick it up for some reason. If you press triangle, mate, well, that might be why. So if you vault. If you try vaulting in front of you, it's not giving you a cue, but you might be able to vault over the cover.
You are standing. Health 100.
Try scanning again, because the item's there.
Ammo loaded. 0. Reserve.
Yeah. So then, okay. So move. So come out of listen for a second. Move to your right slightly, maybe. There you go.
Oh.
See, sometimes as soon as you pop out of listen, do you know what I mean?
Did I get it?
Yep.
L2 button.
And you can read it.
Zoom. Square button. To anyone who reads this, my name is Seth. I'm from San Francisco, trying to get to Jackson with my 2 sons. We lost our car, our compass, our guns. We were raided outside of Reno. My wife and my eldest were killed. I've been trying to follow maps, but the snow makes it impossible to hold onto the road for very long. Was hoping to wait out these storms, but my boys are starving. I haven't seen so much as a squirrel in a week. I can't sit here and watch them waste away. We're going to head out, west-northwest. I heard what sounded like gunshots over there, across the range. Hopefully we'll find people. Hopefully they'll be kind. Please, if you read this, come find us. I think it's Wednesday. God bless you.
This is the same Seth we were just talking to?
I'm not entirely sure, if I'm honest. I'm not actually sure, but yeah, back out of that. You found your items, so yay! Hey, don't run. Welcome in, sir. You're watching DB play Last of Us.
Artifact.
I'm not sure. The TTS is a bit weird with that one. Turns out it pronounces names. So. Oh, things.
Is that another item?
Things over there in the distance. Yep. I'm not sure what it said, Jixie. I'd have to go and look. So you know what to do. Follow your nose. I mean, follow the shinies. Yeah, just keep going. We've had proof that sometimes it works and sometimes it just doesn't. So. Oh, yay!
1 health kit.
That's why you have auto
Nice.
pickup on. That's why you have auto pickup, because it just grabs it for you. So now there's no items there. You can just go. Juicy says, woof, woof, woof. Oh, we did that one a while back. Yes, you can indeed pet the dog. Just keep an eye out for shinies periodically, but other than that, you're doing alright. I thought there's normally more enemies for you to shoot, to be honest, but maybe not. Indeed, Juxie. Follow your nose. Your nose that's calibrated to shinies. Uh-oh. Whee!
It's gotta be close.
Bulk, right?
Yep. I'm not the biggest fan of this version of that. So that's a squeeze through.
Is that an...
It's a squeeze.
Stick forward. Plus.
There you go.
Button. Squeeze through.
Ah, here we are.
Hold R1 button to listen.
So keep in mind, you've picked up about 2 or 3 collectibles before now
Enhanced listen mode. Press.
that you wouldn't have otherwise been able to get
Listen mode
because the
is
game hasn't
standard
officially
enemies.
taught you how this works. So, and now it's going to teach you how to stealth kill. So,
Press L3 button while in listen mode to path towards the scanned enemy.
yeah, so you scan for an enemy, path towards it.
Stay crouched to sneak up on enemies and press triangle button to grab them.
So when the interact prompt comes up, just hit triangle. but you've got to keep going because you're not going to be anywhere near it yet.
Square button. Scan for enemies. Circle
So
button.
same way as
Scan for
items, you
enemies.
can
L3
walk
button.
and then
Navigate to scan
follow the enemy in this case. There you go. There's triangle. And that prompt.
What's that?
That prompt means you've got that prompt is a melee, but in this case it's a stealth takedown prompt. So like that prompt means press square, basically. If you had to associate it to a button, it means press square. Does that make sense?
Oh wait, so the triangle. So the triangle was me grabbing them, and then
Yep.
square is me killing them.
Yeah. And
Okay,
and it also means I don't know whether you can do this yet, but and I'm not sure whether there's enough enemies around to try it. But try aiming, just to see if it lets you. Try aiming while you've got the enemy in hand. See if it lets you. See if it lets you hit anybody else. So, okay, no. So L2. Hold L2. Oh, or not.
I did, but I couldn't tell it. I'm getting too many.
No, that's fine. That's fine. No, so
I was getting too many haptics from that I couldn't tell if the aiming was working.
No,
or not.
because there would be an audio cue if you were locked on. There'd be an audio cue.
Oh,
So-
okay. So then it didn't work.
No,
I hit
well,
L2 like 2 or 3 times.
Not so much it didn't work as there weren't any enemies around to hit. So the idea
yes.
being, what you would be doing there is you would have this one as a hostage, and you'd be shooting the other ones while you're holding this one.
Yes.
So yeah, and if you want footage of
Which
seeing
is
me
what you were doing last week in
Yeah.
the
in No
thing.
Return, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm not the biggest. I don't mind this navigation system, but it's not as fluid as God of War's, personally. But that's just me. If someone's a hostage, does that also make them a shield? Kind of. I've actually seen a melee enemy connect with a hostage.
Scan for items. L3 button.
Oh.
Navigate to scanned item.
Do you want a stealth kill or do you want a ranged kill? You have the option.
Square button. Scan for enemies. Circle button.
Let's go for another stealth.
I think,
wanna
or
feel
rather, I think you have the option.
better about that.
Yeah, go on. Yeah. So scan, follow, scan again. Well, not scan again, but like orient again. Keep going. Just keep following it. Yeah, skip puzzle I can agree with, don't run, but God of War's... I think the thing is, with this though, the navigation is better defined in this in terms of the waypoints, not in terms of the actual system itself, don't run, but in terms of the... Uh-oh. They are like right next to you. Almost. Uh-oh. So keep going, until you get that prompt. So, no, keep... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that means you... Grab it, grab. Oh, okay, that's not what you were meant to do. You pressed the wrong button.
I don't know what just happened.
So you did what's called a strike. So a strike is a very loud attack in terms of how the game thinks of it. And what it is that's a one shot on most normal infect. So like runners. The good thing is the infected. You know the infected from the first game, so I can say stuff like that. So a strike is a one shot on most runners. If they don't see you. But the thing was, you were meant to press triangle, and I think you might have pressed square, because that's how you trigger it. And then that
Was that the triangle prompt that I
yeah,
got? It
that's the
sounded
triangle
different.
prompt. That's the triangle prompt.
Oh.
So there's
Okay.
two things that were happening there. One was the enemy could see you. That's what that sort of low rumbling whooshing noise is. That's you are being.
Yeah, that's
you
what
are,
freaked me out.
Ah, well, it's designed to. So it did its job. By that I mean it's designed to make you go things. And that's where enemies are spotting you.
But at that point, I could have still grabbed it.
Yeah, you could have still stealthed
But
that.
I didn't.
Yeah, but you didn't.
I didn't because I just okay.
You panicked. I don't blame you. I'd have
So did
panicked.
I kill it?
Yeah, you killed it. Yeah, you killed it.
But now the other enemies might have hurt us.
If there were other enemies around, they might have done. And I don't know if there are at this point, but there might not be. So they either will have heard you, or I don't think they did. You might be able to get a ranged kill from here, maybe. Try aiming. Or maybe not. You might have to get in a little closer. Try getting in a little closer via the standard methods and then getting a lock on. Yeah. See if you can get a shot from here. Just periodically just aim. It's like I do in Dead Space. Okay, you can't get a shot from here. That's okay. Just move in. Just keep moving in. Oh, that's good. You got ammo. Nice.
Pistol ammo.
Not that you need it, but it's there. So keep moving in. Aim. See if it will let you. You'll get a sense of it. As to what the ranges are. No. Okay, you can't hit it yet. That's fine. Just move in. Scan and orient and then aim. Oh, grab. Okay, it might not let you aim for some reason. It should do though. That's good. You got that without me having to remind you what the prompt was. Nice.
I killed it?
Yep, you killed it. That's how you do it. That's what that, like, bong means. It means you've got to kill. You're still stuck at that one sigil chain puzzle in Vanaheim that makes 0 sense. Well, thankfully, Don't Run, I might be able to help you with that because I have the guide information. So if you message me off stream, I will gladly try and help you to at least get through it. I plan to put out a video once I've got to that point as well to show how that works, or that will show how that works eventually. Sorry, yes.
Am I clear?
You are clear because there's no combat music. That's the other way you tell.
Okay, so now I can go back to scanning for items.
Oh, item mode. That's shinies over to your right. You should know that by now.
The problem is it's very vague. I can't be 100% sure if it's part of the scanning sound or part of the I found an item sound.
It does kind of blend in. But if you're ever in doubt, just hit L3 while you're holding R1. Because if there
and if it didn't find anything, it just won't do anything.
Pretty much, or it will just take you to your nav assist point, which is fine.
2 pistol ammo.
Nice.
I think you might be hallucinating. Don't Run, maybe, possibly. He's saying about audio differences that may or may not exist. Yeah, there's nothing there, so you're just nav assisting, which is fine. Okay, Jukesie's apparently sent you some messages for after the stream to have a look at that might help clarify some of the audio. Yeah, so just keep going. And vault. Uh-oh. What do you think's happening?
Those bad guys?
Yeah. So you might be able to aim, potentially. Okay, maybe not. So actually, try going prone, because I want to see if it's giving you lock-on cues, because it should be. So go prone, go up, go get as close as you can. Yeah, so that's all fine. It should let you do it. It should let you. Yeah, so that's the head. There you go, headshot. Nice. And if you keep holding down, well, I think you're okay in this instance. What I was going to get you to do was I was going to get you to move the target so you could see what the cues were, but that's fine.
Oh, for like head, body, legs?
Yeah, just so you could sort of get a feel for it. But that's fine. That's okay. We can do it on the next one. But you know what the head looks like now, at least, which is arguably vital.
That was that kind of higher pitched one.
Yeah, that's the higher pitched one. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you... Yeah, you are more accurate based on your positioning as well. So if you're standing... If you're crouched, you're more accurate than when you're standing, and if you're prone, you're more accurate than when you're crouched. This is as far as I'm aware.
So no enemies?
Nope. None around here. Oh, there's an item over there. Item over there. The good thing is, Jukesy, a lot of the cues is tutorialized anyway. And the game never specifically tells you to go into the glossary either, so... Yep.
2 pistol ammo.
Nice.
So you can reload if you want. Yeah, there's normally, like, combat...
No more items?
Well, find out. No, you have to item scan and then do it. So if it's not doing it, then there aren't any. And then L3 while you're holding it. Okay, so no items. Yeah, that's how you check. Or is that a way of checking? So be mindful, there may still be... Uh-oh, aim. So that's a body shot. That's a... Uh-oh, dodge. There you go. There you go. Oh, you got punched. Oh, nice. Yep. So.
Did I get it?
Yep, you got it. So the thing with that was, if you'd have hit the head, you'd have been fine, because then it would have locked onto the next one, and you could have potentially headshotted that one as well. But you did all right. You did well with that.
So this, I heard a lock-on sound, but I couldn't tell.
So. High pitch. So high pitch is the head.
I'm not familiar with it enough to know which one's which.
No, you'll get it. You'll get it. It's fine. I mean, this is your first time using this, so you know.
Yes.
So high pitch is the head, like mid pitch is the body, and then a lower pitch one is like the legs.
And if I'm in aim mode, if I'm hearing like mid pitch and I aim up,
you
sort of to the head.
Yeah, you sort of
or
flick
do I have
up. You
to,
sort
like...
of flick up rather than.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll get.
I don't have to like. Yeah. I can't. If I hit up, I'm not gonna like overshoot, right?
You shouldn't do. I don't think so anyway. I don't think I've ever seen it happen. Not to say that it can't happen, but I don't think I've ever seen it. So you'd probably have a hard time doing it in terms of overshooting. Okay. So you should be all right. But yeah, let's resume.
I just need to get better at hearing the difference between the
pitches. Yeah.
The 3 lock-on pitches.
Yeah, you'll get it. It's fine. It's all good. You're doing well. That was good. I mean, you landed 3 solid shots. You didn't miss. You just didn't connect with the head, which was a shame. There's an item there that you want to go.
Item?
Yeah, that is an item. Yeah. Gargle, gargle. Exactly, Jukesy.
Pistol ammo.
They're saying about motion aim, which you do have as an option in here, gyro aim. But I've tried it and oh no. What does that mean?
That's not vault. Oh.
Ah, I told you.
Oh, okay.
That's all right. It's fine. Jukesy, I'd rather you didn't sort of backseat message. That'd be very, very much appreciated, sir. Yeah, just keep going. Or see if you can stand up, either way. There you go. Yar! You be redeeming this on the wrong stream, Kaji. We be making pirate voices in The Last of Us.
Where's the patrol?
Yar, where be the patrol, Abby? That be the important question. How you doing, Kaji? Welcome in, sir. And also, Season 11 of Sea of Thieves came out today. I've not played it yet. And cut to a scene with lots of water. Again. Favorite use of the DualSense so far? Ooh. Ratchet and Clank did some cool stuff with it from what I remember. I haven't played the game in a while, but I remember that being quite fun. The rain haptics, the classic rain haptics, they're always cool.
Right behind you.
God of War has a lot of cool, just a generally good feeling game with it. So now you're back in control again. And actually, you might want to save. Because I've realised in this entire stream you haven't saved yet.
Options.
Yep, there you go.
Photo mode. Audio cube lost extras. Tutorials. Save game.
Yep.
New manual save. Create a new manual save from your current autosave.
Yeah. There you go. Done.
That's it?
Okay. Yep. And then all you would do is you'd go into... You could go into load.
What time is it?
It is 11 minutes to. 11 minutes to the end of stream.
Is there... so since I don't have anything other than PS5 set up, is there any way to have the PS5 tell me the time?
Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can remember.
Control center for Cypress format.
I go...
The time is now 21:49.
Yeah, so if you press your PS button...
Okay.
And it will say...
Oh, the time's now 16:49. Perfect. Yeah. Okay.
That's a useful little extra. So if you wanna go through a little more of this, get to a next convenient checkpoint. I mean, this isn't a bad one, but I would say carry on.
As long as we can get to another one in 11 minutes. I have to leave pretty much right on time because we're going to a show tonight.
The good thing is, even if you save and then you resume, it'll set you back a little.
Okay. So the save basically just takes you to the most recent checkpoint, I assume?
Yeah, pretty much. So even if you get through, just go and see where you get. Main differences between PS4 and PS5 versions of Ragnarok. Well, other than the load times, the DualSense, some nav assist stuff as well. There's some weird things that happen on PS4 and not on PS5 and vice versa, as far as I've been able to see. Jukesy, you didn't know about the time telling?
I don't know. It didn't feel... You never really talked to me about Kat.
You don't control the sled, don't run. At least not till later.
Talk about. Yow.
God of War wise.
I got the impression that you didn't really like her. I don't care about her one way or the other.
You can gallop this whole bit if you want.
No, I think she's a talented artist. I've grown to like that tattoo of yours.
There you go.
Well, that's so big of you. And I think she wasn't right for you. Interesting. Shut up. Okay.
I would love Astro's Playroom if it were playable, but that's just me. Worth the $10 upgrade? I mean, I'd say it is. Just in general, either one, either God of War or Last of Us. But you're on the sled. Yeah, I get you. But you're not controlling it. You get to control it later.
Hey. You want to see something spectacular? You're gonna point at your face, aren't you? Nothing is that.
So now you're back in.
Yep.
Oh, brother. Come on, stupid.
Keep an eye out for shinies. Not that there will necessarily be any here, but always keep a lookout. Yeah, just keep going. What's interesting, don't run, specifically. Yeah, I don't mind Astro's Playroom, but it would be better if it were accessible. That's why I'm not the biggest fan. Oh, dialogue. Oh, actually, it might take you to... It's because if you scan for items, it might take you back towards a... Yeah, so go towards that. Or just... There you go.
There we go.
What do you think of this view, huh? It's pretty nice. Yeah, this route has its perks. Where do we sign in? Come on.
I thought there was AD for that, if I'm honest. Yeah, so now this one's a weird one, so it doesn't tell you, but you can back out of this. So if you press circle, it'll just kind of leave you sitting there otherwise. So if you then nav assist, because I think interact will just... There you go, yeah. So if you nav assist your way forward, yeah, and just keep going. Oh, there's a squeezy prompt over there. Yeah, sometimes that will happen as well. Where you go one way and then it's like, no, the prompt's over here now.
Who do you used to do this route with? Jesse?
Yeah, just keep going.
Eugene. Right. Ah, Eugene. Man, he
The
was...
squeezy prompt. Indeed, don't run. That's what we call it.
Plus, he taught me about rewiring electronics.
So now you're waiting for her to do stuff.
May we all be that sharp at 73.
And you should be able to go through. Oh, there's a crouch prompt.
Through here.
Just follow the things. There you go. Crouch. I'm only telling you just so that just for the sake of expediency. Ellie moves from easy peasy to lemon squeezy. Indeed. Oh, you might want to. Oh no, it's you're waiting for Dina. Just wait for her. And then eventually, if you back away, it might let you back in. Yeah. So if you there you go. Nav assist again. There you go. So that prompt to your right, it gets a little tricky. So you want to jump. That's what that means. That's a vault prompt. So you want to vault onto.
Trying, but it's not doing.
Go to yeah. If you vault from there, and it might catch. Not letting you? It should do. Try again. Just see if you can.
You are standing. Health 100.
I know you can get it because I did this a bit recently. Oh, there you go. Oh no, wait. Yeah, so that basically what you're doing is you're jumping to, or you're grabbing a rope essentially, but via a vault. So if you vault
to run and jump.
No, you shouldn't need to. There you go. Now if you nav assist.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not very well explained. that setup. Personally.
Sign us in.
Hello, Lil. Welcome in.
It used to be a radio tower.
So, you can go through the door. Well, yeah, always keep an eye out for shinies as well in these rooms. There's multiple shinies, but I think they might be through the next door. Maybe. So if you follow this.
No sign of
there you go. Well, grab that. Grab that thing, because that's a cupboard. Well, I say cupboard, like a shelf. No. You heard like a door opening, sort of a sound to your right. If you scan again, it might take you back to it. Yeah, so orient and then go towards it. That noise. And yep.
2 pistol ammo.
Yay! So always loot those as well, because even if they're not full of stuff in, and they count as items, so you can keep scanning and orienting and all that.
Oh, there's nothing?
No, there's an item over there.
There is something.
You should be able to check. Well, you can check.
Well, yeah, it's so difficult to make out. Like it's really hard to tell the difference, and I know I'll get used to it. But it's really hard to tell the difference between just the scanning noise and the scanning noise finds a thing.
But if you're in doubt, what do? You press L3. Oh. There you go.
There we go. Okay.
I'm not trying to be condescending. I hope you realise that.
No. This is.
Okay.
This is
follow the item.
There we go.
Oh, there you go. Well, that works.
Did I get it?
No. Hold on, back away, and then rescan it. Oh, well, or that works too. No, because you're now at distance. So if you scan again, yep, and then if you, and then go towards it. There you go. There you go. So now you are signing in.
Square button.
So you could read these.
December 8th, Dina Eugene. All clear. D. December 27th, Dina Eugene. Found a wild horse stuck in the ice. Got it out. Taking it back to camp.
Sounded very cheerful.
Taking the next lookout. D. January 24th, Dina Eugene. All clear. D. February 8th, Jesse Estrid. One clicker in the basement of 2358 Mountain View. Cleared it. A. February 29th, Greg Bonney. Dead goat by Sunny Day's retirement. Found 3 runners inside. Cleared them.
Ugh.
B. March 17th, Dina Eugene. 1 runner along the main road. Cleared it. D. March 30th, Greg Bonney. All clear. Snow's pretty rough. Gonna camp here tonight.
So if you want to stop reading these, you can press circle. There you go. And then you can interact.
Square button. Read.
Interact. There you go.
And there.
To sign our name. Zzz.
Square button. Read.
And then you can back out.
Button. Back.
Come here.
Oh, and now there's a optional thing. Well, not optional, like a dialogue prompt. If you want to go and find the other item over there, you probably could.
All right.
But you could. I mean, you'd probably be good to save here actually, because it is now 1 minute 10. So. I would save now, and it's probably not too far back anyway.
Tutorials. Save game.
There you go.
New manual save.
And do you want?
Create a new manual save
I
and
would say
current
overrate
autosave.
your existing one, so you've only got one save.
Current autosave. Jackson. But manual save. 1. Jackson.
this one?
Yeah.
Patrol. January.
Oh wait, do you get this as well or no?
Yeah, I get this. Yeah, because this is the
Okay.
game itself.
Do you want to overwrite the save data? No.
Yes, you do.
X button. Select. Cert. Yes.
And then if you pause and you look, you'll see the time. Like of the save, you can look. No, if you pause and you scroll down.
this.
Yeah, if you go in here and you
Photo
scroll
mode.
down.
Audio cue glossary. Extra. Tutorials. Save game.
Yeah, and then you can look in here. You don't
New
have to
manual
save. If
Create
you,
a new manual save.
so if you
Current autosave. Manual save. 1. Jackson. Patrol. January 23rd, 2024 at 5:10 p.m. Challenge.
Yeah, see?
Very light.
Perfect.
Collectibles.
Yeah.
6. Time played. 2
Okay.
hours. 2 minutes. 22
Oh
seconds.
my God!
Triangle button.
We got the
Delete.
perfect numbers.
X button. Circle button.
Let's go. So now, so that we can make sure that you quit properly, so back out of this,
Save game.
and then you can actually just scroll down
Load
from
game.
here, and then find
Restart
quit,
checkpoint. Quit to main menu.
and then that.
This one?
X button. Quit to main menu.
Yep,
No.
there you go, and then yes. There you go. So in the interim,
button.
I would suggest if you want to look at the audio cue glossary, you can do so. Just be careful, spoilers and stuff for later. But I mean, arguably, they're sort of spoilers, but they're not. It's kind of a strange one. But if you wanted to go and look, you can. That's fine. Thank you, Jukesy, for clipping that. That's funny. But yeah, I want to thank DB for being such a great co-host. Well, not even co-host, but like
Again.
arguably
Stop share
stream
screen.
host
New notification. Again.
as well.
Left the party. Latest fact.
Because
Item.
you were
Best
playing the
select.
game,
Late.
and you did a
Place
great job of it.
Home for cyclists, colon.
We won't be
Press cross to select.
continuing this for the next
Horizontal
couple
list
of
to
weeks
11.
just because
L1 button
DB
or
is
R1 button
otherwise
switch modes.
engaged.
Options button. Options.
Uh,
For more content,
but-
press the down button.
But we will continue this. Maybe after that. Maybe when you come back, we can resume this if you're up for it.
Yeah, I'm still having fun with it. I'm now genuinely interested to see kind of well, not how much progress I can make. I'm sure I can finish it, but like if I can progress fast enough to keep you
from getting bored.
Essentially, yeah. Because that's,
yeah.
that's partially on me, but that's also partially on the game, right?
Yeah,
That's,
agreed. Yeah, because the
Step one
systems.
is make the game accessible. Step two is make the game accessible enough that you don't get bored.
Well, no, I would say step one is make it accessible. Step two is make it accessible and fun. And
Yes,
like,
yeah,
kind
exactly.
of is, yeah. So have a good one, Reese. Enjoy. But yeah, like I'm sure there's a way to make that work. Hang on. Guinea pig. Yeah, kind of don't run. But we have done stuff like this before, but this is the first game we've tried it with. The cool thing is we could do God of War like this as well. So if you wanted something with a little more, like a little less resource scavenging and a little more hitting enemies in the face, then, we could always do that as a potential stream idea. But yeah, given we haven't had enough entries, we're not going to be drawing the giveaway tonight. I will let you know when the next round of attempts can go through for that. Game that show promised. Like Final Fantasy. Yeah. I know what you mean. A game with a less bleak setting would be interesting. I mean, God of War is pretty bleak. Anyway, we're going to leave DB be, if you'll pardon the slightly odd pun. There we go. But yeah, so schedule-wise, Thursday should be Plants vs Zombies with the finished theme music that I put together. And Friday should be our own God of War Ragnarok stream with Gibbon, so that should be a lot of fun. Sunday, not sure what we're doing yet, but you will hear about it. As for next week, I am not sure yet, but if you have any suggestions for things you want to see, do let us know. Thank you so much to all of you for doing this. It's been absolutely amazing. Looking forward to more role reversal in the future with other people as well, to see what happens with that. If there are any people you want to see me do it with, do let me know too. But with all that being said, all that remains for me to say, other than thank you, of course, is I am Sightless Combat. Have a great rest of the day, whatever time it is. You're part of the world, whatever time it is where you are. Stay safe, take care, and I look forward to seeing you on the next stream. Thank you very much for watching.